because hunger is in the land and they use it as cover-up to amass wealth. What does she do for a living? That is my question. For those of you that are supporting her, and you think what she has done is all okay. You think because what she has done, she's doing charity, nobody should talk about what has gone wrong. What does she do for a living? What does she do for a living? She is doing charity. Who are the people that are monitoring the charity she's doing? Who are the people that are board of directors of that charity? Where is the transparency? Where is the yearly? Inú tí ń bí mi dẹ̀ fẹ́ bínú sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́sàn yìí. Where is the yearly accounts auditing of that charity? Who is auditing them? I am asking, who is auditing all this charity they are opening for you in Nigeria that they will tell you they have charity? I'm starting from there. Who is auditing the charity? Who is auditing the charity? That you say they are doing charity. The same politicians that will not give money or use money to do the right thing. Wọ́n máa pín owó láàrin ara wọn. Wọ́n máa pín owó láàrin ara wọn, iná ń ṣe charity. What type of useless charity are they doing? You cannot do a charity here. Toyin Ashamu, I'm going to block you off my page. I am not joking with anybody. And I don't care how long you've been following my page. What do you mean leave her alone? I don't know the country you live. If you live in a sane country, what she has done, she will be in jail for it. If you live in a sane country, what she has done, what happened today? She, Oriyomi, wọ́n wà nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n, wọ́n lọ ṣàlàyé ara wọn níbẹ̀. Where's the safety they put in place to call 5,000 children? 5,000 children. And is she telling us she doesn't have people in her neighborhood? Akure ló ń gbé now. Kò sí àwọn tí Toyin Ashamu bye, leave my page. You think I'm joking with you? I don't care how long you've been with me on my page. Let me mute you for today. You come back with this kind of comments, I'm going to block you. She's not a politician. And so fucking what? Yeah. Go and take a break. Okay? Go and take a break. Just because those children are not yours? Is it only Nigeria that we have people being panilu? A country that has law and order will not do things like that. A country where they know if you do something, somebody is going to arrest you. They won't do it like that. Nigeria ni kokoni yanje. You people should go and sit down. Go and sit down in a place and stop supporting rubbish. Just because those children are not yours. Is poverty license to just carry people's children and wipe them off like that? How can somebody, a single entity, say she's calling 5,000 children to give them food and whatever nonsense she's giving them? 5,000. Where's the safety she put in place to call 5,000 children in a place? Where's the security? They say, as we are talking now, in a country where they are stealing people, people will have used the opportunity to steal people's children. They say some people are looking for their children as we are talking. She lives in Akure. Why can't she do the charity in Akure? What stops her? There are a lot of people that need food in Akure. What stops her from going from one school to the other to do a charity? Why would she call all of them and say they should come and meet her in Badon? Talo ni show off, you know? All those nonsense are show off. Emma provoke me, she said, skin me change. What nonsense? You come and be supporting rubbish. 5,000 children. For what? Where did she get the money from? What does she do for a living? Who are the people sponsoring her? Who is monitoring the money they are giving her for her charity? In a sane country, she won't go scot-free. Now they are saying they have arrested the organizer. They did not mention her name. Why are they not mentioning her name? They say your state government has arrested the organizer of the program. Why are they not mentioning her name? At the end of the day, that will be the end. You think they are going to prosecute her? I want someone who not for more shofo. I want up till now. We have not seen details. Kaniru Luyini, they will have been showing us how those children have been rescued. By now, they will have been showing us the hospital they are taking the children to. They will have been showing us the emergency and everything. There will be transparency onto how many children are involved. Up till now, kò sẹ́ni tó sọ iye ọmọ tó wà involved. Wọ́n sọ wípé wọn ò tí mọ̀ nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Oriyomi ti sáré bọ́ta, ó ti sọ disclaimer. Ó ti sáré kọ disclaimer. How can you call 5,000 children at the same time? 5,000. We are not saying 500. We are not saying 100 children. 5,000 children. Where? Where? What venue? Islamic school. Make it an open thing. Everybody just come. And until now, nobody has told us how many children are involved. How many hours ago? Over 6 hours ago. Think what is Nigeria is just a messed up country. A very messed up country where anybody would do anything and go scot-free with it. The last time Táwọn ọmọ kú báyìí was when Ibiyomi's church. Tó dá Olori àwọn ọmọ lọ́mọ. Till now, nobody was arrested. Baba Utman, get out of my page. Anybody come with any useless comment that it is not our fault. Ma gba yín sí blocking and ṣí ere ni. Ṣé ya wèrè ni? Mo ní ṣé ya wèrè ni? Ó yá. Hold on. It is not our fault. So whose fault? Because she wants to do show off. She wants to do show off so that next year she can collect another money from people again. Abi, she wants to do show off. Ẹni sùúrù, ẹ ń ṣí èrè, gbogbo yín. Ẹni sùúrù mo fẹ́ block èèyàn kan ẹ jọ̀ọ́. You think I have time for your shenanigans? Ẹ ń ṣí èrè, gbogbo yín, orí yín burú. Kí lẹ̀ ń fún wọn gan? What are the things that they are giving them? What are the things they want to give them? Mo ń bèrè ni. Tí ó bá ṣe pẹ̀lú tí ó work, tí wọ́n take advantage of. What is the thing they are giving them? What is that poverty alleviation they are doing? That's real alleviation to what poverty to what alleviated. That is just what I'm asking all of you. And the people that are contributing to it, they can do better. Here, you will never see anybody gather anybody. There are a lot of homeless. They will never gather them because they are homeless and they are giving them money. No, they donate to the right appropriate quarters that will use the money for the right way. They will give schools here. They are being donated to help children in schools. What stops her from doing that? What gather 5,000 children to give them what? Christmas rubbish. Christmas nonsense. The one this guy did. Matthew Ashimolowo. He said he went to feed 15,000. How many million people in Ibadan? The same Ibadan, not to gather and when you mean. He said he was doing poverty alleviation in Ibadan, Abi. The same Ibadan. It's still the same Ibadan. It's still the same Ibadan. No, not too long. Why can't she stay in Akure? What is wrong with Akure? Don't they have people in Akure? Do not check. They don't have people in Akure. Why can't she stay in Akure and do a giveaway? Why Ibadan again? It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Oh, no, she show off. She wants to do show off. A 30-year-old girl that does not have job. A 30-year-old girl. How old is Naomi? Ọmọ tó jíǹjì tó jẹ́ ilé ọkọ ló kọ́kọ́ bá rẹ̀. What does she do for a living? Àwọn èèyàn fi ọpọlọ, wọ́n fi ọgbọ́n, wọ́n fi ń gba owó tó yẹ kán fi tọ́jú ìlú. Wọ́n ń gba owó tó yẹ káwọn politicians lò sílùú. Wọ́n ń dọ́gbọ́n gbà, wọ́n ń pín lẹ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n wá láwọn ṣe charity. Come in. How are you? Did you see the pictures? No. Did you just do it? Did you just do it? I just finished. I was washing my bedroom. Bolo send this. Okay, Mumbo. Mo sharing number in you. A message any. Wow. I'm seeing somebody's number that your number ending 3990. I'm just seeing all the messages you've been sending me since November 6th. Sorry, I miss all these messages. I will call you when I'm done. They are just using the situation of the country to mess up people's lives. What charity wo lo nse? Is that how to do charity? A charity that does not have accountability? A charity that has no transparency? A charity that nobody is investigating? A charity that at the end of the day, at the end of the year, no auditing? That's what you call charity. Why you people, you are so educated but you are so daft at the same time? All of you people that come to support this kind of a thing. You are so educated but so daft at the same time. Where is accountability? Where is transparency? Who is giving account of how much she's collecting every year? Anytime she's doing this thing. Who does she come out to say, this is the amount we have raised, though? This is the amount that has been donated. Has she ever done that? That is what charity do in a normal country. This is the amount we have. How much we have. This is how much we have raised. This is how much that has been spent. This is how much salary we pay the staff. This is what we use. This is the amount we use for miscellaneous. And this is what is remaining. Does she do that? No. That is the kind of charity you are running in Nigeria. And that is why we have a lot of people saying they are doing charity. At the end of the day, next year they will still go and collect money again. And unfortunately, these are the people they use against you. What charity? What charity? You say she has been doing it every year. And so F what? So because she has been doing it every year, because she has been doing it, ẹni sùúrù, Yusuf, ó yá gba rapture. Mi ìráyè òṣì. Ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀jọ̀ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ìyá ẹ̀ wà clueless. Mi ò ráyè òṣì. Ẹ̀yin abunú dédé. On the tragic incident that occurred, avoidable incidents. Where was the safety that was put in place? Sherry gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ like comment ẹ̀yin jẹ́ n wo orúkọ yín. Oyin Adé àti Tóyìn Ọláoyè. Bye. Ẹ rò pé mo ráyè tí yín. Gbogbo yín ṣe èrè. Ẹni sùúrù. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ like comment bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Mo máa jọ ẹ̀yin náà sí rapture. I don't have time for your shenanigans this afternoon. Ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ là ń sọ. Ọmọ àwọn èèyàn kan ló kú yẹn. Even bó tẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ sú ọyẹ ọmọ tó kú fún wa. Bọ́n tí ẹ̀ sọ pé iye ọmọ báyìí ló kú, iye ọmọ báyìí ló wà lọ́spítù. Bọ́n tí ẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ tí wọ́n ń bo gbogbo ẹ̀. Mo ti rí fídíò kan tí èèyàn kan sọ wípé àwọn ọmọ tó wà lọ́spítù pọ̀. Kí lè tàn wà transparent pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Wọ́n á wá bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ létà pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n á wá pa wọ́n lẹ́nu mọ́. Kọ́ má jẹ́ kọ́ mọ iye ọmọ tó kú. Of course, kò sẹ́ni tó máa give account. We know how things work in that country. Bí 100 ọmọ kú gan wọn ní sọ pé iye báyìí ni. They won't say it. Because there is a country of no accountability. Ìwọ tó sọ wípé mi ò mọ̀ kan tí mò ń sọ. Tó ní pé èmi ìyá ẹ̀ clueless. Ẹ̀yin àtàwọn tó like comment ẹ gbogbo yín mò ń bọ̀. Mo máa já yín sí kíní. Mò ń bọ̀ o. Àwọn charity sọnù tí gbogbo wọn ń ṣe. Charity kárí mi. Charity tó fi ń jalè. Charity tó fi ń gba owó. Tó fi ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ politician káàkiri. Wọ́n máa lọ from one state house to the other. Wọ́n máa gbéwèé lọ. We want to do charity. You want to do charity. Tí n bá ṣe tán máa block yín. You want to do charity. We want to do charity. And you are still the same people that will say Nigeria is not working when we are trying to talk. How will Nigeria work with the type of you people when you are trying to shut us up? How will Nigeria work? I'm just asking you. How will Nigeria work? Because in a normal country, Okay, somebody said they collect money from international organizations too. They collect hundreds of thousands of pounds. Then towards the end of the year, they rush to do charity to cover up their embezzlement. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́? Charity. They are doing charity. They are doing charity, or they are using the opportunity to enrich themselves. I saw that Amzat laughing with her. That man lost respect and he was rushing Momoli Hospital for... He was rushing... You understand what you can be. So because she has been doing it for years, she should not be accountable for this one. If she has been doing it for years, she will have learned how to do it properly. She will have known how to do it properly. Oh God. Tó bá epo ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. Why will you gather children? Minor. 5,000. To say you are doing giveaway. To say you are doing charity. Please, I'm asking, what are the things she has been giving them? Can somebody tell me the things she has been donating to them? Charity. Can you tell me what she has been donating? What has she been donating to these people? Tell her donate fún wọn. Kí ló ń fún wọn? What are the things she has been giving them? You okay, I'm doing charity, oh. Tell her pay me. Who is this? Okay. Hello, I phone the other one. I think go. Yes, Roman.
Sharing you know me there to accountability, transparency. Power on. Bluetooth mode. Connected. Ó wá ní fún àwọn àgbàlagbà láti 5 years ago. Up till now. Kò tí open, on pretend.
Hey, hold on, please. Can you come back again? Hey, Jomo, can you cut at a point? Hey, better from the beginning. What I try to find information.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Okay, go ahead, man. Okay.
Èèyàn kan ó dá group kan sílẹ̀ lórí Facebook fún àwọn àgbàlagbà bí ṣe máa sọ nìyẹn.
Oh, sorry. Kí ni ẹ ti kúrò speaker? Ẹ má bínú. Oh, shoot. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ní sùúrù. Ó yá, ẹ bá mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ mà. Kí ni ẹ tún cut? Hello, ma.
Obìnrin kan wà tẹ́, mo dẹ̀ ṣọ́fọ̀ pé ó ń wò yìí fún àwọn àgbàlagbà. Ó dá sílẹ̀ láti 5 years ago. Ó ń pretend pé wò sí lè.
Ẹ pàdé other phone, òun ló ń distract yín.
Èmi ò ní fóònù kan náà ni mo ní.
Ẹ lè máa wo fídíò yẹn kẹ́ tún máa sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ kúrò lórí fídíò yẹn kẹ́ fi sọ̀rọ̀ yín.
Àní mi ìsílẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀.
Bọ̀ mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀. Obìnrin kan sẹ́, ó dá ẹgbẹ́ sílẹ̀ fún àgbàlagbà lórí Facebook. Láti ọdún 5 nísìn, kò tí open account. Private account yẹ̀ ló ní kàn máa sanwó sí.
Owó kí ni? What is the money for?
Aṣá máa sọ ẹ máa gbọ́. A fẹ́ raṣọ, a fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan, a fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan. Charity. Nígbà bá náà wọ́n ṣe charity. Ṣé mo tó máa lọ rà?
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà, ṣé rí ìtẹ́ ń sọ yìí kò relevant sí nǹkan tí mò ń sọ sí. It's not. Ayin tó kò relevant àgbàlagbà accountability. Hold on ma. No. Ẹ lọ báyìí nìyẹn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà. Àgbàlagbà tó bá lọ ń dáwó lórí social media fẹ́yàn kan pé àwọn ń dáwó ṣọ ẹgbẹ́ lórí social media tán bá gbà wọ́n gbàgbé. It's happening on social media. We have been seeing it now. Kí lẹ́yìn náà lọ ń wọrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún tẹ lọ ń dáwó níbẹ̀. Emma, distract me, please. Don't distract me. We are talking about minors here. We are talking about children. What is your state government going to do? Now they told us they have arrested the convener of the program. Why can't they mention the name of the person that was arrested? Why are they hiding the facts, the identity? Why are they hiding the identity of the person that was arrested? Only in Nigeria. You want to organize that kind of program. You don't have enough security in place. You want to organize that kind of a program. You don't have enough safety precaution in place. No emergency. I saw a video. I posted a video where somebody was carrying a child. Tí ọmọ yẹn ò mímọ́, tó ń pariwo ẹ dá mi sí lórí, ẹ dá mi sí lórí. Irú ìlú wo ni Nigeria náà? Please, if you are going to call me, don't talk. If you want to talk about, except what is going on, don't distract me, please. Oh yeah, you are on.
Hello, Auntie Adunni. It's so sad. Everyone got to share Auntie Adunni. Ọjọ́ lánàá tí Naomi lọ sí Agidi Igbolodra of that. When she was talking about that program, I envisaged this problem. I thought of it. Money 5,000.
5,000.
No, people will run. It's reading. People will run down there. I envisage this problem.
You see?
I wish somebody has told her. I wish even Oriyomi Papa has talked about it and told
5,000
her in a country that is so lawless. They should have talked of this, that there will be a stampede.
Only in Nigeria. Eh? Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. Now they are not telling us no details. Oh.
And I went to Google to look at it. Hey,
Uma Shiu.
Like you said, it has happened. And what the families that are involved are the ones who are going to grieve. The Nigeria continues. Nothing will happen. Nothing will come out of it. Like you said, people might
was there, somebody said how many, was there even ambulance? Was there ambulance there?
Out of whatever. You are doing this. They know that this is a criminal thing. When you will say you go to school, when you say you're educated, any step you want to take, you have to put it on the table. The pros and cons of it. You know the society where you live in. You are not in a Western world where the police will be there.
Emergency ambulance and everything, yes.
Where ambulances will be there. Where no doctors will be there. You know, anything can happen. You say 0 to 13. These are little children. They will stand for this gift. They just wasted those children's lives just like that. You should say that a charity. Can't you be doing stuff for people, not making it December alone? Just like somebody said in the comment section, it's all for sure. God will console those families. There's nothing anybody wants to say. There's nothing anybody wants to give them that can replace their children. God will touch each individual. I continue to say this thing. If the individual can change in that country and receive sense. Nigeria is a great country, but people are not receiving sense. They are too greedy. Poverty has made some people to be so blind to so many things. Me, even as a small mother, if I'm there, I will not take my child to such gathering. You shall be sick, there will be a stampede in such place. People will scramble for this. It could have been the Lord will be with them. It's a sad situation. It's really a Black Wednesday. God bless you, ma.
Ogundele Olubukola, you said it's so painful. She had good intentions. That her intention should have stayed in Akure. Why did she leave Akure? All is for majority of them are doing it for show off. Trust me. They are doing it for show off. They are doing it to gather money, to enrich their pockets. They are doing it to enrich their pockets. They are not doing it for humanity's sake. She can't tell me there are not many people in Akure that need help. Millions of them are in Akure that need help. So many schools are in Akure that she can donate to without even calling crowd.
Hello, Auntie.
You are on, please. English.
Yes, ma'am.
We are looking at what Oyo State will do concerning this case. They said the convener has been arrested. They did not even mention the name, the identity of the person that was arrested. That is number one cover-up. So the people that cannot announce the person that has been arrested, are they going to tell us how many children died in that incident? No, they will not. Go ahead, please.
Hello, ma. Auntie, this incident is totally devastating. I was thinking about it as you were talking about it. 5,000 children. The children would not have gone there alone.
They went with their parents.
Adults. So let us imagine that each child went with one adult to escorted the child. So that means we are talking about 10,000 people.
They said they were more than that.
In that place.
They said they were more than that. Yes. You need to see the crowd. I saw the video.
You see, the problem we have in Nigeria, the same thing some pastors do. You know, everything is for show. Oh, I have 100,000
people. I'm
doing events. 52. You know, everybody just likes to do show off. Yesterday, when I saw that that she went to Olori Naomi to talk about it, I was thinking about it that 5,000. Meanwhile, Olori Naomi,
if they are flagging, please love and like and share.
Children's party, but they've been doing their own on a daily basis. So they have a certain number of people that will come in. They do gate fee. They calculate their own. You understand?
Benny.
I'm sure yesterday, people Olori Naomi would have been thinking, pay 5,000. How do you want to do it?
Olori Naomi should have questioned him there. EBT, my sister, this is where Olori Naomi too has a fault. She was telling Olori Naomi 5,000. Olori Naomi, now that Olori Naomi is coming out to come and do disclaimer, Olori Naomi should have asked, what are the things you have put in place for 5,000 children? The security, the safety measure. Are we going to have ambulance? Yes. We are talking about children, not adults.
I don't remember hearing that. But you should have asked to say, are you sure? Do you have security? Do you have this? Do you have that? At the same time, they would have, at the same time, the way these people operate, they would have said the competition with her. That's why he's acting.
They are flagging. Love and like and share. One more flag.
I don't understand. I don't understand. And even though they've arrested, they won't even arrest her. They will only invite her for questioning. At the end of the day, you and I know that they will blame the people. They will say the people are not patient.
Already some people are commenting that we should blame the parents. Already they are saying we should blame the parents. Kini àwọn parents ẹni tí ebi ń pa tí wọn mọ much. What do they know about safety? They don't know nothing about safety. Government and the people that are into safety are the people that put safety in place. What is her name? Naomi is supposed to be educated, right? Oriyomi is supposed to be educated. Nǹkan tó ṣe yìí, can Oriyomi and Naomi do it? Níbi tó ní ìlú tí nǹkan tí ń work. Can they do it? And you will say, it's the people. You now blame the people that came. No, you are the one that called them. You are the one that said they should come. You are the one.
If you want to do charity, go to Akure, go and do charity. I see, you read the comment I wrote the other time. You read it out. You know what I know that most of those people do? There are so many international organizations that give money to charity and NGOs.
Benny,
many people go to collect this money. They don't use it for what they're supposed to use it for. Then during the at the end of the year, because you have to do accounts. You understand? You have to
are they really doing accounts in Nigeria?
So at the end of the year, they will now rush to go and do rubbish. So maybe that's why she's doing this 5,000, so that by the time she shows them her cost, she will say, "Oh, I spent so much. I spent so much."
Okay.
Because if you wanted to do charity, this is okay, fine.
Akure, why can't she do that?
You go to a school, for example, and you say, how many children are in this school that have not been able to pay school fees? Let me pay. How many children are in this school that don't have school uniform? Let me buy. How many children are in this school that don't have books, that don't have school shoes, that don't have school bags? Let me do it. Is that not charitable enough? If you go to hospitals, you say, okay, this is Christmas period, you get caterers to cook.
They pack the food. And you take the food
God
to
bless
hospitals,
you.
you take the food to motherless babies home, you share it for them, you share drinks, you carry people to dance with the children there. Is that not charitable enough?
Ah.
Which charity are we looking for again?
Then why leave Akure to go and do charity in Ibadan? I dare no children in Akure.
That is not looking for us. So that they will say break, they will go and break. They want to break the internet and say 5,000 people dead. All of them will carry me, gathering people, all the lives will gather people, gather crowds, just for the sake of show, just to do the show. The children that you did not remember from 1st of January, it is Christmas Day you will remember them.
God bless you. Want to flag the show, Loto? I love and like, come flag. Only one Buddha, I want to flag.
You will not remember them 1st of January. September, schools resumed in September. So I'm sure some people couldn't go to school because of school fees. You will remember them. It is this Christmas, you go and give them rice to son.
Rice is son.
And chicken. Politics are 5,000. And see, maybe some people think 5,000 is 500.
Even 500 is a lot, sis. 500 crowd is a lot to manage.
That school where she did that thing, that school, if they look at all the classes in that school, from JS1 to SS3, the number of children, total number cannot be up to 2,000. That's a lot.
It's like joining like almost 10 schools together that you want to do charity for them. You do charity, son. Abba.
This is a whole lot. 5,000. How won't there be stampede?
Now I keep asking, my darling sister.
By the time they open the gate, of course there will be stampede.
There will be stampede. These are people that are number one not educated, people that are hungry, people that think they need to gather much. There will be stampede.
And see, even if they were educated, you know how difficult it is for our people to obey.
To manage them, Benny.
They form a straight line.
Benny.
If you tell anybody form a straight line, you know how difficult it is to listen.
They will flag. Just love and like and reshare. I know they are flagging.
Yes. They will rush. And all that needs to happen is for some people from the back to push people. Once they push and people fall, everybody starts to fall on them. That is
it. Otoni, yeah. Otoni, yeah.
You just need one or two people to fall. Once they miss their steps and they fall, another fall on them. That is the end.
You charity.
The families that have lost children, may God comfort them.
Yeah, that is what that if you don't my hand is sitting here.
That's my hope. I don't know how.
My hand is and everybody tomorrow now.
For questioning, and they will say the people were unruly. They will try to control them. They did not listen. At the end of the day, that is all that they will say.
That is it. That is the end.
God will help that country.
That is the end. What a country.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you. What a country. What a country of lawlessness. What a country without direction. What a country without order. You can't do that in a normal country. The same thing. The same thing. Somebody says she owns a church in Akure. Charity Akure. Every day or every once a week, she can be giving children come and go jello from one in school. There are so many ways to do charity. Why gather children together 5,000 at a go without no security, without no emergency, without safety measures put in place? 5,000. We are not talking about 500. They say she announced it by herself. 5,000. Like Gidigbo. Eje come and flag àwọn ọmọ ẹ má worry ẹ má ẹ ṣá má jika ṣe ti wa lọ. Now kí ló lohun jẹ́ Oriyomi has written a disclaimer that is not part of the something, but it was announced that you're something. Anyway, it's not part if you have to look at it. Normal crowd is 4,000. For real? For real? When people are taking children for excursion here, do you know what kind of measure they put in place to follow those minors? Ewako 5,000. At the end of the day, you won't allow these children. No, their parents will not be able to talk out. They will not be able to really speak. That they should not come out and talk. The same thing when Biyomi's building fell on some children. That was how they ended it. We didn't know the casualty. Nobody was arrested. Nothing was done. Until it comes to your table, maybe one day. It has not happened to me. But I don't know how you people think. You don't have no... Majority of Nigerians, you are just sentimental. You don't know what is called empathy at all. Very sentimental people. Whoever you said you support is all you support. Even if she's coming to Oriyomi to come and tell Oriyomi should tell her 5,000 is too much a crowd. What are the measures you are going to put in place? Now he's quickly doing disclaimer. Okay, TV news say more than 30 children. She born deny. Peace Ademuyiwa, can you send the link to me on my let me check if I can get it. If I miss your call, I will call you back, please. Hello,
ma. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. You can work in here.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
The question is, Naomi has, Queen Naomi or whatever they call her, she has a church in Akure. So if she wants to do giveaway, why not do it through her? Why not do it in her church in Akure?
God bless you.
Or is it a case of she's not allowed to do it in her church?
For you, wow.
Okay. Now that is one. Oluyomi Amzat, at least he treats orishirishi cases, Abi,
Benny,
both home and abroad.
Benny.
So, see, if Oluyomi Amzat's child was among those 5,000 children,
God bless you.
Will he allow his child or his children or his grandchildren or his family, will he allow them be at that crowd?
God bless you.
Okay? Now, Naomi, that went and gathered 5,000 children, she has her own child.
Was her son there?
That crowd?
God bless you.
Okay? Now, what's the name? Okay, why travel all the way from Akure? Because there's poverty in Akure.
In Akure too.
It's not even Akure 20. There is poverty in Akure. Right? So, she commuted all the way from Akure.
Kemi got to jáde lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Kí lorúkọ Kemi. Má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lọ, please go ahead.
So, she traveled all the way. Okay, Akure to Ibadan is roughly 3.5 hours. So she commuted from Akure to Ibadan to go and do charity for 5,000 children. What is it? What is so particular about Ibadan?
That's a good question. What is so particular about Ibadan? Thank you.
Right? Then, our ex-husband, or be our husband, or whatever they call him, Oni of
Ife.
Shebi, Ife is there. Why not do the charity in Ife? Why Ibadan? What is it about Ibadan? Okay. Sherry, kò síyàn tí ò mọ ká fẹ́ràn sẹ́nu ká wàtì. Okay. Àtẹ̀lé tí Sherry gbogbo wọn, nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó yé gbogbo wọn.
Ó yé wọn, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Right? Ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Now, let's come to safeguarding. When we talk about safeguarding, now, Naomi, let me even come to the Naomi herself. Sherry, you see these people, they know how to protect their children, their own blood kids. They know how to protect their own biological kids. But sorry, English is not my first language.
Ben.
Yes, there's poverty in the land. And see, Ibolowa across the globe to see poverty.
I wonder how. Poverty, as if Nigeria is the only country suffering poverty.
Ibolowa, where exactly? in across the globe that we don't have poverty. But then they've then hid behind poverty to gather people. Now, okay, let's even say Naomi was dumb to have gathered 5,000 people, right? Let's say Olori was dumb to have gathered 5,000 people. The parents of the children, or is it poverty that made the parents and the caregivers of these children pack their children to go to a place that does not have crowd control? Because you see, Auntie, people don't understand safeguarding
at all.
And because they don't understand safeguarding,
I think it's all because there is nobody that will arrest people. That's why they don't have that safeguarding thing.
Auntie, even
nobody to enforce it.
People that will arrest them. Auntie, you need to see how Africans are when they do things, even abroad. But you see, we do not have regard. It's not like Naomi doesn't understand safeguarding, because you cannot tell me she doesn't understand safeguarding. Because if she says she doesn't understand, our own child, our own biological child, is meant to be there. Olori Hamzat is meant to have his own biological children or his own relatives there. If they put microscope on everyone,
accountability,
I can bet it that nobody that is related to the organizers are present. And this is where the big question comes from. Because Oyo State government, in a same country, when you want to do things like this, first and foremost, security, they would have informed police, because it's a crowd control scenario. The police would have been informed. Then they would also check, okay, are there first aiders? Are there people who are trained on first aid? Are they there? Is there ambulance? Of course, because the ambulance now, ambulance Babu, Chebi, is the children of the poor. And the poor too, they've suspended their brain. And this is what we keep screaming. When we are talking about safeguarding,
aláwọn kan ti wá sọ̀rọ̀ bí ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ti sọ wípé why am I blaming her? Why am I blaming her?
Ṣebí olódélé ní ìsìn. Gbogbo wọn gbẹnu sí mic. When something goes, everybody knows what is right. Even including the parents of those children, they know what is right.
Those parents are the dumbest.
People naturally
Mi mọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ fáwọn ọmọ wọn. Tó jẹ́ nǹkan tó jọ wọ́n lójú. Nonsense.
Because Auntie, Sherita bá ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ilé, ṣe pé ilé tí torchlight wà là ń sọ. Àkàìmẹ́yẹ àwọn ọmọ. A lot of children. Look at those camps. Even the so-called Christian camps, some man camp, some man lo, people go man lo. Ṣebí wọ́n ṣe parí àwọn camp kan 5 days, 5 or 7 days.
Yes.
Of course, because those guys, they know how to protect information from the public.
A lot goes on. Yes, a lot goes on, but they won't let public know. That is what I saw. Kemi Oluloyo, he said, TVC, why are you trying to stifle the information or something? He said, TVC, stop news suppression. You know, so that means they are hiding something.
Auntie, you see, plus all the way they do camps, plus religious camp and everything, because they control the press. That's why it doesn't come out. It looks like everything is successful. Go and look at those who organizes all this nonsense. Some other will organize. Their own children are well protected. Their own.
Yes, charity is a scam. It's a scam in Nigeria. Big scam. No this and no peace. Charity is a big scam in that country.
At the charity, at the church, at the Bogwe. You know? But hey, like I always say to people, safeguarding is everybody's business. Their parents now, okay, yes, they took their children.
God bless you. God bless you. What are they giving?
About you for 10,000, 5,000.
Oh, yeah, me.
What they will give them, that cannot even last them for a week or two. Only me and most of these people, they don't even have access access to good medical system.
I saw in a place where they said some of the children are yet to be attended to.
And see, why would they not?
Yeah. Yeah.
They are children of the poor.
Yeah.
And these are the people that we are screaming about on pages.
Yeah.
Open your eyes. Because Naomi, our child is safe.
They said they took somebody into custody. They did not mention her name.
And see, they put somebody in custody. We know where that will end. Somebody don't get it.
Yeah.
And the case will close. If I tell
Ibiyomi's case came up, yeah. Nothing.
TB Joshua. And remember the days of TB Joshua.
God bless you.
What happened? What was the outcome of it? See, if people don't share any over anyway, no, other time when you're because I don't know how somebody can wake up one morning and come and collect my child under me.
The parents have to pay. No, the government have to pay. Parents will not sanwo. Hospital. How will they pay? Where will they see money to pay? Well, let's continue. Just I don't want to stay long on this issue. This story is sad.
Ẹni tó kú lóun pa àwọn ọmọ jókòó, ó mọ nǹkan tó ṣe. Èèyàn tó lóun bá organize ẹ̀, gbogbo náà ìjọ mọ nǹkan tó ń pa tán jẹ́.
Yeah.
And that is like me I always say, ọlọ́mọ kìlọ̀ fọ́mọ ẹ̀. At the end of the day now, who are the casualties? It's the parents. Because they have, Naomi has packed her bag now. She has gone to wherever she needs to go. Oluyomi too has packed his bag. He has gone to wherever he needs to go. Who is bearing?
She should stop her charity. No, I don't know charity. What charity are they doing? What has that charity done in the lives of the people they are doing the charity for? I am asking, what has the charity? She should stop the charity and go and look for work. People are using charity to enrich themselves. You say they should continue charity. Most charity in Nigeria is for the people that to enrich themselves. Most of them are using it for enrichment. How has it changed the lives of the people they are doing it for?
Charity is business in Nigeria.
Only very few are sincere. Very, very few.
Charity is business in Nigeria. No that and no peace. Even the so-called international NGO, they know that charity is business. Those giving them funds, they know that charity is business. The things that they get away with in African countries, they can't get away with it in their own countries.
Mm-hmm.
And because our own government are lawless,
very.
Oyo State governor,
the government will pay nothing. Okay, we shall see. God console the parents. So I was even seeing some people writing, God will judge our leaders. Who is telling you God is coming to judge your leaders? Who is telling you God is coming to judge your leaders? How many of your past leaders has God judged? I'm just asking. All these wicked people, God will judge them. How many of them has been judged? Whatever is happening to them can happen to anybody. Either good or either you are good or bad. You see all this God will do that talk bele wa lowo is what is finishing us as a people. That is what is making a lot of people do a lot of things and get away with it. Because somebody will be like, leave it for God. God is going to judge them. God is judging nobody. Mention one person where you see where God don't judge.
The governor, if the governor is interested, he will probably go and visit one or two people. That is it, just for PR again. He will go and greet them. They will sign condolences. They will pray.
And they will tell them they are paying for the bills. No baton. And the people told them lose more. They will give them some little change. That is the end. No baton. I want to lose some money. So this should be a big lesson. But you charity or she tell you not tell or if our people like freebies. We like freebies. Go and look at parties. When they are doing parties and they are giving souvenir, you will see Nigerians behaving like as if they don't have head. Parties, somebody that will dress very well to go to party because they are giving souvenir, you will see how they will be struggling to collect souvenir. We like freebies, even food. Aburo, thank you.
Okay, man.
Even food. When you will see people scrambling for food. And some people will dress very well. They will buy ashwebi 200,000, and they will be scrambling for food. We like what is called freebies in that country. Freebies. Òun ló pa àwọn eléyìí dànù ńsìn. Ẹni tó kú ló gbé. Life continues, especially in that country where nobody will be held accountable. It is the end. Shebe nwa freebies kiri ni. Somebody wants to be doing carry me. Somebody is doing show off. Alone she charity. What sort of charity? Before I can agree you are doing charity, I must know that you have a work you are doing. A legit work. That you are earning salary. And that charity, part of the money, if not everything, is coming from your pockets. That is what I identify as charity. Go and look at the likes of Bill Gates doing charity. They don't go around collecting money. They are using their own money. Go and look at many people saying they are doing charity in normal country. They use their own money. They don't go around collecting money from up and down. They use charity underground to be siphoning public funds into their individual pockets. You say they are doing charity. Iru charity ro wo niyen. Iru charity ro wo non se. They can fool many people. Not everybody will be fooled. They are not doing no charity. They are enriching themselves. After gathering the money, they will now bring, maybe at the end of the year, when they collect money, they will collect like almost 200 million. They will now use like 5 million and say they are doing charity. The remaining money, they go and put it somewhere. That is what you call charity. No, that is not charity. Somebody that wants to do charity will take their own money and give. That is what you call charity. I keep asking, what job does she do? What job does she do? What job does she do? Why is her own child not there? Why is her own child? She has a flyer where she's asking for financial support. You don't have a job. You don't have a job. You say you are doing charity. How can somebody that does not have a job be doing charity? You only sleep and wake up. We see you dress and dance on social media. That is the only job you do. What is a source of income? No. Is that what you... I don't know how people just think. Is that what you call charity? She has been doing the charity for the past 4 years. No, somebody has been living on people's... on public fund. And using... She now look at it so that they will not say, I'm not doing anything. She now had a charity. You say she fed 4,000. Did you follow her to go and count the children she fed last year? It was also because she fed 4,000 last year. You were with her to count the children she fed, right? You counted them 1, 2, 3. Or she said she fed. She told you she fed 4,000 people. And you collected it that she fed 4,000 people. She fed 4,000. She's a prophetess. Abi, prophetess are supposed to see. Why didn't she see that this is going to happen? She's a prophetess. Why didn't she pray? Maybe prayer works. Why didn't she pray that this will not happen? Why didn't she pray? It's just unfortunate that nothing will be done. Let's listen to what Kemi said on this video, inside this video, because I saw Kemi, Olorun lawyer, trying to talk about them stifling.
Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media. It's Wednesday, the 18th of December, 2024. Let's talk about the tragedy that happened in my hometown today in Ibadan. First of all, I'm going to call out TVC News, okay? The president of Nigeria owns TVC News. Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the chairman of TVC. We all know that. The standards of journalism has been lowered anytime TVC is doing a program, and I've always criticized them. They went on live TV, and they disgraced me, dragged me and my work. I haven't dealt with that yet. I still am in the statute of limitation. Okay, you went to publish a story that was not true about me because David Hyundai said I didn't have a degree in pharmacy, I didn't have a degree in PR and all that. You didn't verify it, but you went to broadcast it to 350 million people. Okay, now, the man that killed Bamishi, I didn't say allegedly, he confessed to killing Bamishi, was handed over to Banti. Banti handed over to TVC. You went and interviewed him. And Asuko made sure that that guy changed his story. This is the reason Bamishi has not gotten any justice. Ominikron is in jail, eating, drinking, going to bed every day, and he has still not been prosecuted because of TVC.
Memphis,
TVC allowed you to change the story. You need to improve your standards of journalism over there at TVC. Okay, we know that media outlets are owned by politicians and businessmen, and they control the net.
You know, that is the first thing I said when I saw that news somewhere. I kept looking everywhere. I said, this news should be more than this. What's going on? And up till now, we cannot see videos of when the children were being rescued. We can't see video of when they are being taken to the hospital. We can't see the hospital they are being treated. If it is here, it won't be like that. I said, where do we still have journalists in that country? No. That country,
Nigeria. The public is supposed to go complain to the media on anything. They can't because it's the same people that owns the media that is frustrating them.
And some people are saying,
when you reported this story this afternoon, I'm out of Nigeria, but I'm looking from afar. You reported it wrong. Say the names of the newsmakers in the story.
Aha!
Excuse me?
Exactly what I was saying.
I want everybody to go to TVC's YouTube and look at the clip. The clip that the reporter talked about this story. A former queen of the Onion.
They did not even mention.
And a local radio station held an event.
The convener has been arrested.
Over 30 children are feared dead at a fun fair, a festive occasion at an Islamic school. Most of those children were Muslims. When they said a former queen of the Oni, I know one of them is a pastor. And it turned out to be Queen Naomi. You have to mention Queen Naomi's name.
Why hide thy name?
This is why Sahara Reporters beats you. Sahara had her picture there and Agidigbo FM. Agidigbo FM is a local radio station. It's owned by Olori Hamzat. Put the names out there.
And the picture.
And stop suppressing news, TVC.
A
goodwill gesture turned into tragedy. 30 children feared dead. Some of them have been confirmed dead, many in the hospital. It's happening right now in Ibadan. I don't know what the state government has said. I don't know what Sheyi Makinde and all those people running the state have said.
I have not seen anything about it.
But at the end of the day, these are people's children that have now died a week before Christmas. Because children are hungry. There's no food in Nigeria. There's no money to buy food in Nigeria. All these Muslim children from the Islamic Center, they were all there. It doesn't matter whether you're Christian or Muslim. They just came for the food. Olori Hamzat is an activist and is also an investigative journalist and a broadcaster. He owns the radio station. He partnered with the Oni's former queen, which is Naomi, to put on a goodwill gesture, and it turned into a tragedy. And you, TVC, you call yourself the leading TV station in Nigeria, right? And you're suppressing the names. You got to tell people what happened. Some of the parents of those children don't even know their children have died because they might have gone to work or something. Stop suppressing news in Nigeria. Underreported news, suppressed news, everything Nigeria.
You see? Exactly what I was saying, that they said the convener of the program has been taken into custody. I said, why are you not mentioning the name? Why say the convener? The convener does not have name. Are you trying to protect our identity? Taken into custody for what? So that people will know more about, or what? Or for accountability? Or to prosecute? To prosecute her or what? Or to console her? Or to protect her? Because I've been checking. It's more like, oh no, this is sad. Even up till now, How many hours since this thing happened? 6 or 7 hours. No information on the casualty till now. Is that a country? Is that a country? You see all you people that you think hunger is in the land and you think you are part of the hunger, and somebody will come and say they are doing giveaway. The giveaway they are giving you cannot last you more than 2-3 days. If you lose your life in the process, it's problem winning. Because that country, anything happens to anybody, you are on your own. You should know you are on your own. There is nothing called justice in that country. There is nothing like anybody paying for their mistakes. And that is why mistakes will continue to happen in that country. That is why you will continue. There is nobody that will hold anybody accountable. You are on your own. Because I don't know what they want to give them. The last time Olorun was there, he said he was doing giveaway. All the money he wasted buying food that will only last those people how many days? Hello? Yeah, let me put you on speaker. Hello, you are on speaker now.
Okay, ma. Good afternoon, ma, and thank you for your awareness. Ma, Nigerians need to stop all these charity, whatever, that they use it to collect money from people.
They are using it to make money. Stop.
Yeah. People like me, I do it every year. And I start from my own home church, from where I was raised from. Where Redeemed Thomas from is an Aladra church. I start from there. And I use my personal money. I don't know why they are doing this. And if they are doing it, if you watch one of the clips you posted, there is no police officer there. There is no security. Nobody. They need to stop this and think of all these children. People are hungry, for real. Because I received loan today, people are hungry. I know that. But when it comes to charity, for one personal gain, is no more charity. Charity should come from your own pocket and from your heart. We need to start advocating to our people to stop all this and stop putting people in tears. Because things have happened now and nobody will be accountable for it, like you said.
Somebody did a charity here. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you for your awareness, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Somebody said, let me first answer this person. Somebody said she did not steal fowl and egg, so she cannot be prosecuted. Only in Nigeria. And I repeat, only in Nigeria. In a sane country, in a normal country where they have people, that their head is correct, where law and order is working. Number one, they don't born you well to gather people like that you want to do charity, no matter the hunger. Nigeria is not the only country suffering hunger. There are many countries suffering hunger like that. You gather them, you want to do charity. You did not put safety measure in place. Things like this will now happen. And you now say it is none of your business. And you will say you did not steal. Sorry. Sorry is your case in a normal country. You will be prosecuted for not doing things right. It is your responsibility as the convener of that program to put things in the right perspective, to make sure there is protection, to make sure there is safety, to make sure there is security. You are the one organizing something. It's just like somebody invites you to a party. You now say you want to go to that party. You get to that party and fire now started because that person was careless. Are you going to say the same thing? That it is not the person's fault? When that person, or let me say somebody is organizing party, I think that's not the right kidney. So, negligence, God bless you. Somebody is having party and know that the building that the person wants to do party is not a good building. And that person now say, come, I want to do party in this building. You now enter the place. The place now crumble on top of your head. And that person know that person in that place is not safe. Naomi cannot tell me gathering 5,000 children is not a safe thing to do. Asking 5,000 children, she has been telling you she fed 4,000. She has been telling you she fed 3,000. Are you the one that counted the children for them, for her, to know they were up to 3,000 and 4,000? So because she did all those ones, wherever she did it, however she did it, then she can now say she wants to carry 5,000 and do for them too. Let's leave whether they are making money out of it or not. Is she supposed to provide security and safety for those children? Yes or no? Was it well organized? Because if it was well organized, people will not go to the place a day before. They said people slept in that place a day before, yesterday, overnight. If it was well organized, nobody will be at that venue before then. If it was well organized, today that she was to start it, there would have been on a straight line. She will insist with megaphone and be talking. If you don't stay on a line, we are not giving anybody. Then, my question is, must she gather these people this way to do a charity? Must she gather people this way to do this kind of charity? There are many ways you do charity. A country, this place, how much is she giving? How much is she going to use to buy something that you are saying she's doing charity? Somebody donated billions. $1 billion. Nibiyi, one single person, her own money. Not money she collected from politicians and governments. Not money she collected from where she's not supposed to collect money from. Her own money. The person donated 1 billion. He said, go, I'm giving this money to help the school, to help the students. Naomi knows that we have a lot of children in that school, in that Nigeria, that are not going to school. Why can't they be why can't all these charity people, why food all the time? I'm just asking question. Why food all the time? Why are they always doing food charity? Shele be like one Nigeria ni. All the food they have been doing, they have been giving. Has this stopped the hunger going on in the country? Why food all the time? Why food? If they are being sincere in that country, the rich people will donate to public school. They will help in training children through school. If they want to be sincere in that country, all of them, we see how they spend the money. We see how they waste money. Instead of that, they can have industries to employ these children. What is the charity they are doing? Charity that the poverty continues the second day? I'm just asking question. The charity they are doing, second day hunger continue. Second day, the people are still hungry. The number to call is +1 345 347. Please help me to put out the number. +1 number tipo. +1 345. Not 345, sorry. Kini number mi 34 +1 347 261 5455. That's the number to call. Can they gather children of the rich without putting measures in place? I'm just asking questions. For those of you that say she's doing charity, she has been doing it for years and nothing has happened. Ọlọ́mọ intention oníkálùkù yín, orinu gbogbo yín. Thank you, Kemi. +1. You did not put +1. Kemi. +1 347 261 5455. Thank you, Princess. Let me pin it. Thank you so much, Princess. Àbí ta ló ń bá wọn ṣe competition tí gbogbo wọn ṣe charity sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́wàá. What your charity are they doing? Wọ́n fẹ̀mí àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣòfò. Ta ni fẹ́ charity sọnù? Charity that will not take poverty away.
Àbí ta ló ń bá wọn ṣe competition tí gbogbo wọn ṣe charity sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́wàá. What your charity are they doing? Wọ́n fẹ̀mí àwọn.
Please, when you call, you put off your other phone. Please. Thank you.
I don't have any other phone.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah. Don't cut my line, please, because I'll go a bit deep.
You said don't cut your line. Why?
Yeah, because I'll go a bit deep into this thing.
Go ahead.
You people are just looking on the surface. And like Muslims will say, you know, the light, why not lay right, you know, for those that have died. And I'll be live in a site on a routine. Call on that, Sherry, my opinion of this thing, it goes beyond that charity thing we're looking at. Because when I woke up in the dead of the night, you know, I saw Oriyomi receiving that lady to wash up their show and we're going.
Okay, when she went to Oriyomi's show?
Huh?
When she went to Oriyomi's show?
Before she went, when she went visiting, before they did the show saying why she was in Ibadan, I think that was probably yesterday or today. Me, Shama timestamp to Olori program here. And Oriyomi was about to open the vehicle to Joko Sine.
Okay.
But she closed that door back. She closed the door back.
Okay.
Then the security came, and then the security now, she said something. Then security came, security now was about to open the door, and Oriyomi was almost walking away. Then Oriyomi was
okay, please go ahead. English. Please, English. This is concerning all Nigerians. English.
Yes, okay. So then Oriyomi turned it into a kind of like a playful instance. Like then he was almost walking away and somebody pushing some bags of rice, you know, on the side. And Oriyomi was like, oh, shame me now pneumonia, I want rice, and like, does those belong to me?
Okay.
Then after that, I think the security opened the door for her, and then she came down. If you watch the manner at which Oriyomi received this person, you can almost tell from there, like, this is not like glorifying, like, it doesn't make any sense, you know, for an ex-wife of a king to be received that way. So where am I going? This thing we're looking at is not about charity. It's about an advertisement. It's about publicity, you know, because when you want to give out charity, you have to organize it, especially in that capacity. So, and there is no law, rule, or regulations, you know, that stops you from giving something, that stops you from giving anybody whatever you have. But then, if you are giving as an organization, that is when you have to prove to government where the money is coming from, where it's going, how it's spent. So, but if it's from individual to individual, I don't think there's any regulation in Nigeria, you know, for all those charity things. So
no, they get, if you look at her flyers, she gets money from public too.
Yes.
So there is supposed to be accountability.
Yes. So why am I calling this like an advertisement? This is a woman, you know, that had failed in the royal home as a wife. This is a woman that went under the pretense of being a prophetess that was packaged into the palace. This is a woman that never showcased her church, you know. And when you look at church heads, church leads, they do not leave their church, you know, to go into any organization to celebrate their December 31st midnight breakthrough night into the 1st of January. And this lady had been seen in so many churches around, you know, celebrating, you know, those Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve in other churches around Ibadan. And I think...
Around Ibadan? Why Ibadan?
Christianity and the things of the spirit in Ibadan, Lagos, and every other place. They will say, like, Ibadan is a center place for those advertisements, you know, to capture crowd. And who are those people you can capture? Those are women. Those are children. Those are kids. You know, those are the less privileged people. And this, to me, it's sounding like she's trying to move her ministry into Ibadan area, and she's trying to create an awareness indirectly. And then that is the way I see it. Because you cannot live, okay, how many people, how many crowd can you gather, you know, in Akure to come for fellowship? How many crowd can you gather in Akure? If you know the terrain of Akure, you know the streets of Akure, it's not easy to gather people in Akure. like that. It's not easy to gather people in Ede, Osogbo, Osun, like that. But if you go to Ibadan, even Omoibo will get to Ibadan, Hausa will get to Ibadan and pull crowd, especially with Agidigbo. Agidigbo is well listened to by millions of people. So that is the only place she can do her publicity. And when you look at this other man, I'm so surprised she has not been there. What's the name of this man that talks too much? This Ibadan Prince, Kola Olotu. I won't be surprised if you see her on Kola Olotu or Kola Olotu trying to help her to redeem this image, because Oriyomi has failed her, but not in totality. I believe Oriyomi has seen the failure of this program before the inception, and he knows the mindset. He knows the reason. So this is a lady prophetess that does not have a mind of her own. And she's being pushed around by other prophetess on how to go about her dealings. So this is more of an advert, not a charity. And the next thing you will see is they are bringing their revival to Ibadan. They are bringing this to Ibadan. The next thing is they will secure some landed property. Ibadan is an express road, and she will start to build a church. So I don't see it as a proper, as a charity thing. I see it as gathering crowd, pulling crowd, making publicity. And the way to make publicity, live has to go for it, you know. So that's what they do. One thing, that is what I see them do.
Wow.
I don't see any charity of good intentions in this. Oni of Ife has not gathered people in their thousands to say he wants to give them gifts. You know, why don't you go to the palace and be like, Kabesi, I want you to gather people for me, and I want to give them 5,000 as an ex-Olori. You know, so she's doing pepper them, and God will pepper her too. That's the way that's all I can say. It's too much, but Oyinbo Koro and this English way you talk to me with the talk, they affect me. I not study English, so.
Another angle. You know, we were wondering why even this man, Matthew Ashimolowo too, was in Ibadan weeks ago too. Some people are saying, somebody said they don't use those children do sacrifice for their new church where they want to establish for Ibadan in here. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Or make sure it's WhatsApp you are using. If you call me on WhatsApp, I can call you back. If it is not on WhatsApp, I can't call you back. Hello? Hello? Hello, caller, you are on. Oh. Naija. She's not an ex-Olori. Then who is she? She's not an ex-Olori. Is she still married to Oni? If you don't call on WhatsApp, I can't call you back. Oh, it has to be WhatsApp. Call me on WhatsApp. Only in Nigeria. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you are on.
Is this Auntie Azune's real time?
Yes, you are there.
Okay.
Okay, Oriyomi was reluctant.
It's kind of hard to hear you.
We can hear you clearly. You are clear.
You can hear me?
Very clear.
Okay, ma.
Yes.
Okay, ma. So, my name is Medina. I'm calling because I run a non-profit organization.
Okay.
Registered in America and also registered in Nigeria.
Okay.
It's an Islamic non-profit. And share them all. Our Muslim among Bawe. So, Ramadan.
Can you please make it an English thing so others can understand and at least take a clue? Because
so in the month of Ramadan we have to give food out, and alhamdulillah we've been giving food out for years.
Larry Hawkins, thank you. Go ahead.
Since 2017. What I'm going to say is that in Yoruba, it's not easy. It's not an easy task to give food in Nigeria. We've been fortunate to give out food in Niger Republic and Benin. I would say it's very easy to deal with the crowds in those two countries compared to Nigeria. very, very easy because they listen to instructions. My issue with dealing with some Nigerians, because we've been blessed, some locations, they are very, very coordinated. They will listen to your instructions. They will help you out, you know. But there are some locations that act like your typical Niger. You will tell them, okay, this is the number of food we are bringing, and you'll be planning in advance, weeks, with the people on ground, that we need security. You will take police, but people still will not listen. You will tell, you are taking 200 food. By the time you get there, you see 1,000, and you tell them in advance, hey, please be organized, don't tell other people. We've already given out tickets. We can only give out 200. By the time you get there, it's 1,000. And sometimes we have to change location. By the time we get there, say, hey, we can't deal with this crowd. We will change location. One incident last year, we changed location while getting there to see the crowd. Say, hey, we can't handle this crowd. Even with our
Can I ask you a question, sis? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
You say you are a charity organization too, right? You have a charity.
Yes,
okay. Do you give accountability? How do you raise your money? Hello? Sorry. Hello?
So we file taxes.
You file taxes?
Yes, in the U.S., yes.
And you're allowed to go and give in Nigeria too?
Yes, yes.
So how do you fund your charity?
We advertise. We do fundraising.
Okay.
We do fundraising, and we have committed donors too.
Okay. Do you give in America too?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. So if you have to give, are you allowed to do for children?
We don't do children. We do adults. But
why don't you do children? Why don't you do children?
Whatever happened with the children, the adults are even worse.
Hold on. Why don't you do for children, if I may ask?
We don't. Well, because our project is for Ramadan, we do feeding, and when we feed adults, not with the family, and we deal with the adults. We don't.
I am very sure, because children are very sensitive here. Nothing must happen to one of them here, so they are not.
Yes.
Yes. So
yes. We have
they are well protected here.
Children,
okay. Now, can you just talk on what is going on in what just happened? Let's relate. Let's leave whether Nigerians don't obey law or they obey law. Now, we are talking about somebody going to the public to invite 5,000 children to come for a giveaway thing. Was that a normal thing to do?
Very difficult to do in Nigeria. Very difficult, in the sense that even the adults that we deal with, it's like when we want to go to those difficult locations that we know that they're always difficult, they don't listen to instructions. We will call the coordinator in weeks before we go there.
You are talking about adults here now, not children.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so if you can't manage, if adults are so tough to manage, why call children? Minor.
I don't know. Maybe I've never done children before.
They say I don't know. They say she's been feeding, but I don't know who is counting how many she's feeding, But
I don't know,
the
but
bottom line.
I only speak about adults. So, like one of the incidents last year, when we got there, the crowd was too much, and we said, no, we are going back. We already instructed you guys weeks before that if we see that you people are too many, we are not giving out food. We are going out.
Then can I ask for something, sir? My sister. Yes, why is everybody giving food? Why are all of you giving food?
In Ramadan, it's
okay, for Ramadan, okay.
Yes, we only give food in Ramadan.
You only do your own charity during Ramadan. After Ramadan, that is it.
No, we do charity. We do different projects, but when it comes to feeding, we only feed in Ramadan. We only feed in Ramadan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like the incident I was trying to talk about last year, when we got there, it was too many people, and we said we are not even going inside. We warned you guys that it's only this amount that we are bringing, and we already gave tickets. said we bring 5 people. For what? I don't understand. So for that particular incident, we told them we are not coming inside. So they begged us, and they gave us another location in town. We went to the other location, and they told the people that we gave tickets to come and meet us at that location. Ma, do you know that before we finished giving out the food, if you see the crowd that came in, even with our police and the security people that we brought, they almost knocked us down.
All right, sis, let's pick another person's call. This is 7 minutes.
If you can help us address Nigerians in general. Because
help Nigerians in general to do what, sis?
I've given out food, Ramadan food, in 2 other countries outside Nigeria. That
okay.
They have high poverty rates.
Okay.
But the experience and how orderly those people are.
Anybody that wants to do such program is the one that should know how to do it. You should think of how to do it. I have give a charity something. I and some people on my page, not only me. We put ourselves together. I think we're about 15 or 20. I can't remember now. We have a group that we did give away. What we do is we go to what we did then. We did it for consecutively for 3 months. So what we did, that was when things, that was early this year. What we did was that we went to a particular ballet. We tell them we want to do this. They should please help us to organize it. You know. So it was the ballet that called the people, sat them down. This is not a case of everybody will stand up and be rushing. I think I still have 1 or 2 of the videos on my page. They sat them down before they started giving. There was orderliness. So I don't know where this time, and we didn't do more than ourselves. We told them this is the amount we want to do, and we cannot do more than that. Once the thing has finished, that is it.
You're right.
You understand?
I will tell you.
So I know
some location, very, very organized. Very organized. They will help you out to make sure that the food are distributed orderly. But there are very few locations that, no matter what you do, like this particular location that I told you about, ma, we are already planning. We've already been to that town because Ramadan is coming again in another 2-3 months. In God's
Thank
way.
you, sis.
We're already planning. We're already talking to them because for every year it's always one headache or the other.
Sister, so that I will call Elumi at 10 minutes.
It's not easy.
Thank you.
But even if someone brings police, nobody wants to shoot.
Nobody is saying they should shoot. It is not about having police. It is about having... Auntie, police for what?
Yes, ma'am.
Kí ló fẹ́ fi police ṣe? Kí ló fẹ́ fi police ṣe?
You need police now to give out food in Nigeria.
Abba! That police for what? Àti fún àwọn èèyàn ló ń jẹ dáadáa, no police. We did not use police and it was not disorganized in any way.
It depends on the location. You will be surprised that
Ifo, we did it in Ifo. Abeokuta, àti gbogbo ni mo ní wọ́n ti ṣe. Ifo, Abeokuta àti bóyá about 3 places.
No, ma. When we give out food in Ramadan, ma, and we give out food, last year we gave out food like 37 locations, ma. So out of the 37 locations, like 3 gave us headache. So we have a high percentage of people that are...
Okay, now you said only 3 gave you headache. So that means 34 was well organized, Abi?
To some degree. To some degree.
Okay, thank you, sis.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Eye sọ pé kí n call ẹ má sọ pé ká cut àwọn èèyàn off. It's not right. That's being rude to them. They calling, they have their own opinion too. Ejo, please let's respect people's opinion and let me be the one to dictate the time. And I can tell people, okay, you have talked too much. Let's go. Okay? I will let people talk and put out their mind too. Okay? Go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I quickly called back because of what that lady just said. So, Auntie Aduni, there's it's actually good to have police, police on ground when they're doing such a charity.
The police in Nigeria can't look bondani, not in Mamogogoro. Abi security, you can say security. Hello, brother me. You can say security. Police in Nigeria don't look bondani. Tó máa mọ̀ gógóró yó. Tó máa lọ yàn ní Bombay.
It doesn't mean like they have to carry guns, you know.
But you know, police are always going around with gun. Nigerian police are always going around with gun.
Not all of them.
Èmi ò fọwọ́ sí yẹn ṣá. Ọlọ́pàá Nigeria. There are some securities they can use.
The present day Nigerian police, when you look at school inter-house sports, if you request for police school inter-house sports and you say you don't want them to have guns, they will provide them not to have guns. And even when they provide them not to have guns, they still have like backup, you know, that they can easily get to where the gun is. And some of them go around with hot water tanks.
Okay.
So as to disperse the crowd.
Okay.
So it's not a crime to have police.
Okay, hold on, my brother. Can you just hold on now? At this point, hold on, at this point. You said they are to disperse the crowd. Do you know dispersing low for stampede, you know?
Okay.
Oh, yes. So if the thing should be well organized from the onset, you understand? That is just the bottom line. If you say dispersing crowd, in the process of dispersing crowd, there will be stampede. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, you know, ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
So
don't do more than your power. Like if it is 100,
even the organizer, even the
Lolo Joy,
charity gone, not dressed like she's going there for charity. You know, and people giving out are even not well marked, you know, so they are not prepared for what they got into. But to caption it all, as for me, I see that as a sacrifice ahead of church establishment. Not
sacrifice ahead of the church establishment. Yes, thank you. Lolo Joy, the number to call is +1 347 261 5455. +1 347 261 5455. Dispersing crowd, low for stampede. So let's just know when you say that you should disperse crowd. Hello.
Hello, Auntie.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ma. What I would like to say, it's a very sad event, really. But I would just like to chip in. I think next time this should be a very big lesson.
Big lesson.
Laji Oriyomi. Because you have a very big platform.
Audience.
You know, you have viewers, and listeners, millions of listeners listening to you. So your platform, you know, so you and when people come up with things like that, you don't just bring them up, you know, and do like an advert for them. You have to beg,
ask them questions.
You know, so you don't just bring everything up, you know, and you know, let them. To me, it's like an advertisement for this, what's her name? They said ex.
Naomi.
You know?
Naomi. We don't know why they didn't mention her name when they were reporting it. Queen Naomi, ex Oni of Ife wife. Ex-wife of Oni of Ife.
So you know, Olori should have learned, a very big lesson. You know? So when things like this come up, you know, you don't just bring up everything like that and you know give it to people because Agidigbo, people listen to Agidigbo so much that you know things like that when they hear coming out from Agidigbo, they believed, you know, it's of good source and it's original information. Detailed information. So that's why you see people, you know, came out in mass. So I don't know what to say. I pray that God console the parents and the families of them.
Ẹ má bínú, ọwọ́ mi ti kọ nǹkan lórí fóònù ni o. Ẹ má bínú, ọwọ́ mi ló tẹ̀ nǹkan. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, ọwọ́ mi ló tẹ̀ nǹkan o. So if you call, I will give you a call back. My own is that all the charity, why is everybody giving food? There are other things. With the kind of money they are raising, they can do better. When did Oshimolowo went to give them food? If I miss your call, I will give you a call back. Hello, you are on. Hello,
ma.
Good afternoon.
Just to contribute,
Please go ahead.
Two parts to this. The first one is Queen Naomi overestimated herself. Overestimated so much, because in the first place, calling 5,000 people is a lot.
Minor. Let's say it as it is, not 5,000 people, 5,000 children.
But then plus the 5,000 children, did she not think adults will not follow them?
God bless you.
So there's that. But then if there's another story I will even remember, Virginia Daniels did the same thing when she first married Ned Nwoko. And it was a Children's Day event. What started off as a peaceful event, there was security, there was everything. It now turned to a different type of beast. If anybody remembers those clips, it was insane. Even if you see crowd of people, to the point where they were even beating people to step back. So I understand what the lady that called in, that said that she does a charity at Ramadan. I understood what she meant. I actually understood what that woman meant. Because it's true. That event was terrible. What started off as peaceful turned into a different thing. But Naomi overestimated herself. She overestimated too much. Now look at the lives of people. And I'm very surprised that the confidence, I think she's, she does a lot of events across the world now. She's become quite global, to be honest. But the problem is Naomi.
Okay.
She's actually done a few events across the globe. But the problem is that she really thought that she'll be able to pull crowd the way all these pastors have been doing and get away with things like this.
I
think a country where people are hungry.
It's like a church thing is not really working or something.
Sorry, say that again?
It's like a church program. She's not having it the way she wants it.
That's the thing. Before she married the king, she had a church before. She had her own church. Then she married him, and for some reason, I don't know how she decided to become a wife to someone that has to just follow many religions as a king. It's not possible to stay with one thing. Or you have to follow the true Yoruba culture, should I say, sorry. I don't know how she thought she can mix the two together. I really didn't understand that. But I think she's, these people, when they feel like, oh, I'm convicted in the spirit, I can change people, I can change people, I can change people. She really had that in her mind, and she doesn't understand that she's still very young.
She had that in her mind, or she wants to make her own money too.
Of course, and it's silly.
She wants to make her own money.
Yes, she wants to make her own money. She wants to make her own name.
She wants to make money and name without working.
She didn't think straight. And now, there's so many people that will go home without their child today.
God bless you, James. Go ahead. Go ahead, sis.
There's just so many people. I just feel sorry for those who've lost their child, because there'll be people there who probably have been looking for children for so long. They finally have a child, and now that child is gone. It's just sad. But either way, thank you so much for your greatness, Auntie Adini. Please do not leave us. Do not say you're not doing these awarenesses. It's so important. We love you. We love you plenty.
Love you too. Thank you.
Take care.
James, thank you for this comment. James said, have you ever wondered why events in advanced countries are strict on the number audiences at any event? Nobody will prosecute them, James. Make we no lie to ourselves. Now Nigeria, now make people get brain too. Nobody will prosecute anybody. The people that are to announce the incident, that refuse to mention the person involved, are they the one that will prosecute? They said the organizers has been taken into custody. Into custody or into safety, or into protection, or to protect the identity. Useless set of people. People running your country. If I miss your call, I'll call you back. So don't worry. Òun náà fẹ́ bàmbàm ló fẹ́ lówó ní láì ṣiṣẹ́ ni now. Hello. This is Nigeria. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, you are online. You called. Yes.
Auntie Adini.
Mo ń dáhùn.
Yes, okay, ma'am. Yes, I want to contribute. I also see this as sacrifice, but not sacrifice ahead the building of our church.
She's building a church?
Ma?
Is she building a church?
No, according to other callers.
Oh, okay.
They said it's sacrifice.
Okay.
But I don't see it as sacrifice ahead the church something. I see it as normal sacrifice that these people do. Because Naomi said she has a church. Okay, we know. Does she look like a pastor that has calling? If she is one, how much do our congregation contribute? That she spends a lot like that. How much? What is her age? Where does she work? Does she work? I mean, where does she work? You said her age is just 30. She's just 30. Where
she's 30. She's just 30. She doesn't have any work. She's not working.
She doesn't have any work.
No, she's not working. She doesn't have any source of income.
Much. Look at what she wears. Where she sews her clothes.
She's collecting allowance from the Oni of Ife.
She's collecting an allowance. So, okay, she's collecting an allowance. She doesn't have where to spend her allowance. And this will serve as a warning to we parents. Not only when an adult is kidnapped and their bodies are being caught for sacrifice is working now. People now start and hunt for young glory.
Ọmọ 30 years jíjìjì ayé prophetess ló fẹ́ máa ṣe àwọn olè alápá máa ṣiṣẹ́.
In Nigeria here, if you stand in front of your house, cook one pot of rice without telling people that you want to share for kids, you will see crowd. Why go to Oriyomi for publicity? And why Womologo Abi? You don't need publicity if you want to do charity in Nigeria. Just stand somewhere, you see people coming.
And that's true. That's another angle. That's true. You don't need the publicity for real. Why now go to Oriyomi where there is a lot of viewers, followers, millions?
Why leave Akure? If we investigate this, Auntie, she might have been casted in Akure. That's why she came to a new location this year. This will serve as a warning to we parents. Even if we have Gary, let's eat with our kids and be happy. And they are sending it online that 32 children are dead now.
Okay. They said they are not saying the right number. I will call you an hospital. They are not saying the right number.
Even if they are dead, 32 are dead. Their parents, they are dead. Some are in the hospitals. We know they might survive and they might not survive. But there are some people that will still cry 20 years to come, 30 years to come, when their children are not making it. Lost glory. Is it more than a plate of rice?
Mo kan tún fẹ́ pín mo ń bèrè látẹ̀ nǹkan pé kí ló máa ń pín fún wọn kan jọ kan sọ fún mi. I've not seen anybody tell me what she gives them. Kí ló ń fún wọn gangan tó special? What is she giving them gangan?
It's not more than a plate of rice. If you see that crowd, people there are not only humans. Even spirits darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn.
Spirit báwo? Ẹ̀yin rí spirit ńbẹ̀ ni.
Wọ́n máa da gbogbo ẹ̀rú. Rògbòdìyàn àwọn máa ṣe rògbòdìyàn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn lásán ni mọ́mì. Kò ṣe lásán mà.
No, stampede lè wá. Stampede ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ wa la máa ti ń sọ pé kò ń ṣe lásán. Stampede lè ṣẹlẹ̀ if the crowd is too much. I'm not disputing anything you are saying, no, my sister or brother.
I understand.
Ṣé mọ̀, àwọn nǹkan téyàn ò bá lè confirm gangan, but stampede can happen when the crowd is too much. Kò yé yín? Crowd, there is no crowd management. Stampede can happen at any time. Once you have too many crowds, you can't control, and everybody is struggling to probably get to the front and get something. They can start falling over each other, and people can get choked, people can get trampled on, people be talking trampled when they can step on where they are not supposed to step on their body, and can lead to, iku. So, but at the same time, with what we know is happening in our community and society, you cannot rule out some things too. We can't rule it out. But we don't, whatever it is. Ọlọ́run àdá èmi náà tún padà sórí nǹkan tí mò ń bá àwọn èèyàn sí. Ọlọ́run náà la máa ti gbogbo ẹ̀ sí lọ́rùn padà. Àdẹ̀ tí ìrẹni tọ́lọ́run dájọ́ fún. Thank you, my darling brother. Are you sister or brother?
Yes, ma. He's sister or not brother.
Lóhùn yín wá dàbí ohun ọkùnrin bíi tèmi báyìí.
Ohun mi kì í ni.
Bíi tèmi náà. Somebody said it is not an accident. This was well planned and executed in their dark world. Mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin àwọn èèyàn wa so kó lórí ṣọ́rẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ ńsìn. Everybody wants to get rich. Everybody wants to have fame. Kò ní kálukú ṣọ́rẹ́ ẹ̀. We are doing giveaway rọ́kan ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra yín. We are doing kí náà tún máa ń ṣe yẹn charity ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra yín. All of you people that are quick to collect charity. Thank you, my darling sister.
All right.
All right. Oh, sad. If I miss your call, I will call you back. Oh, don't worry. Maybe 2 or 3 more calls so that can stop. Who must you?
Hello.
Hello, you are on.
Yeah, good evening. Oh, well, I'm calling from Nigeria anyway.
Good evening, sis.
Okay, ma'am. So, a lot of people have said what they have to say, but what I have to say is that when she went to Oriyomi, I saw that video yesterday.
Okay.
And they were questioning her. They were asking her questions that this 5,000, the guy kept saying, are you sure 5,000 is a lot? What if you budgeted for 5,000?
Okay, people were asking her there.
More than 5,000 appeared. Are you sure you will be able to manage it? She was a bit slow in answering that question.
Wow.
But what she said was that anyway, we will try to manage it. And they said, do you have security? They asked all these questions.
Okay, Oriyomi asked all the questions.
They envisaged that something might happen. Do you have security? She said, yes, they had security. They had this. I saw the Oriyomi program. And I was like wondering because she wasn't even, her presentation was not even as if she was serious that she was going to do anything. She was just smiling. She wasn't looking any serious, like somebody who has something tangible to do. So when I saw it this evening, I was shocked because my spirit didn't even align with her in the first place. God knows, sees that. When I saw her, I was like, why do you have to come on Oriyomi because you want to give out food?
Food you may lo fẹ́ give bon.
Yeah, just like the last caller said, if you even go without even announcement, crowd will come.
Yes.
The crowd will come. It's normal. The people are hungry. The last people are looking for food. So once you start giving, they'll start calling themselves and gather themselves. Why go and announce for 5,000 crowd when you know you don't have the capacity to manage that crowd for crying out loud?
And we're even talking about minors here, not even adults.
Yeah, not even adults. Okay, so they now asked her that was she expecting adults?
Okay.
She said no adults, but for the little ones, for the smaller ones, people can support them to come.
What was the age group?
One of your
Auntie, did they ask her the age group that she was expecting? Did they ask her the age group?
No, they didn't ask her the age group. She just said for children.
They should have asked her the age group.
Children now, they need to eat. Blah,
this
blah, blah,
is a lesson for both
for the little ones, probably those toddlers, those ones that can.
This should be a lesson even for the likes of Oriyomi. They should ask, what age group are you expecting?
Exactly. They did ask, but they actually did ask some questions on security, how she was able to manage it. They kept saying 5,000 is a lot.
Yeah, it's too much. Even 500 is a lot. 500 go is a lot.
She said, well, we budgeted for 5,000, but we have excess. I saw
she said she has excess.
So seeing this now is a pity and it's very sad. Really, really sad. And again, as a young lady, to me, even from day one, I am never in support of this evangelism or prophetess thing. She should just get something doing. She should go and get
prophetess to say boy ewure abewo. Ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ máa tanra yín gbogbo yín máa tanra yín máa pè prophetess. Me I have never seen her as a. Thank you my sister. Prophetess tó lọ tẹ̀sẹ̀ bẹ̀jẹ̀ ìgbà tó fẹ́ lọ fẹ́ ààfin. Prophetess my foot. I don't know why people keep calling that lady prophetess. Hello.
Hello, Ekalema.
Ekalema.
Yeah.
Mo listen
sí gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn sọ.
Okay.
Ó wá pè yín pé mo rí interview tí Queen Naomi ṣe ní ọ̀dọ̀ Oriyomi lánàá.
Okay.
Number one, Oriyomi kọ́ ló interview ẹ̀.
Okay, kì í ṣe Oriyomi, it was not Oriyomi.
So ọ̀ṣà ìwọ́nú ilé láti inú mọ́tò.
Okay.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ bí nípa security lóòótọ́.
Okay.
She said security will be available when she was asked. Though won't be in ambulance and.
But it was an open place. It was an open place that she was to do it, right?
Yeah, she mentioned.
Why can't somebody that has such that wants to do something for 5,000 people? Why can't she? Why didn't she? Okay, why didn't she rent a place, a closed hall, Nìbàdàn tí ò ní wọ́n, and count the numbers of people that will come in, and once they are up to the number, she locked the door. Why can't she do that?
Yeah,
why make it an open thing?
No, she said if they number to pay 5,000, that is it.
How will she? What was the plan she had to make it 5,000? She will stop. Did she tell them how she was going to do it?
The program, that's what she said. Oh, then you pay from age 0 to 13. Oh, I need the toddlers. The toddlers.
Toddlers.
Their parents.
Does she know what is toddlers? Kí ni toddler fẹ́ wá ṣe? Kí ló fẹ́ fún toddler?
No, I mean,
no way.
But toddlers can come in. When I heard that,
toddlers
within me, within me, when I heard from age 0 to 13.
Auntie, please hold on. So it was cooked food. I've been asking pé kí ló fẹ́ fún wọn. Oúnjẹ tán ti sè ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, cooked food ni. Only because àwọn ọmọdé ló ń jẹ wà fún.
Ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
She said. Tẹ́bátẹ̀ tó lọ sórí kíní, ọ̀dọ̀ Oriyomi nìkan kọ́ ló lọ. Ó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Women Affairs kan. One of the ministry ní Ìbàdàn bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lánàá.
Really?
Hello, ma.
I'm listening to you. If I interrupt me.
These are the things I watched it.
Wow.
Yes. And that was yesterday. Less than 48 hours. Announcement. Maybe it was good. I would have assumed it maybe because of the festive. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló mọ̀ àárín. But kọ́tẹ́ mi gbọ́ ni mo sọ, and kọ́tẹ́ mo sọ is verbatim from what I heard from her. Although the video to ṣe pẹ̀lú the other woman tó lọ kill office, I did not really watch that one thoroughly. But the one that that went to Oriyomi's studio, Tima Kombai to what I mean. To interview maybe like a team knew, I don't know. But it wasn't Oriyomi Gogon that interviewed her. It wasn't Oriyomi Gogon, but she was there. She went with in a black jeep. Whether that family and all, and there, if I could remember. And one more thing, notice when she was going, yeah. Àwọn màmá yẹn ti wà níwájú ọ́fíìsì Oriyomi tó ń ti pọ̀ already tó ní àwọn ọmọ ti wà ń bẹ a day before. That alone is a signal pé ṣé wọn ní bombard venue. That came to my own mind yesterday, but ṣé mo pé ńgbà mi nǹkan kọ̀ wá sí mind wa our Nigerians kọ́ ló ń bá wa ṣe ni ká lè máa follow up with preventive measures kò ń ṣe reactive measures. You know, kí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tára bá sọ fún wa ká tètè dìde mu. Àwọn ìyá yẹn lánàá tó ṣe ń kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Oriyomi wọ́n ti dúró bìtìbìtì wọ́n ti náà máa débẹ̀ a day before. The video is out there lọ́wọ́.
Poverty ìbáyé wọn jẹ́ ó gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ wọn ìyẹn náà dáa. So plate of rice ló gba ọmọ lọ́wọ́ wọn báyìí. plate of rice tán máa jẹ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀.
Ó dẹ̀ tún ní scholarship náà wà.
Scholarship wèrè wo?
Tó bá ṣe dáadáa.
Scholarship wo? Tán bá ṣe dáadáa níbo? Tán bá ṣe dáadáa níbo? Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ kàn ṣe dáadáa? Ṣé school wọn ló lọ tó fi mọ̀ kàn ṣe dáadáa? Ẹni bá fẹ́ ṣe scholarship máa lọ sí school.
This is my own assumption.
No. If you want to give scholarship, you go to school. But she scholarship will be here now. Not that somebody will come and tell you, I'm a brilliant student. No, you go to schools. So go and look at the academic performance and you pick the children you want to give scholarships to. And when you scholarship will saanu.
Maybe you know, maybe they have other measures that they want to, yardsticks rather. They want to put in place only the form fair to determine that I don't know, honestly. Because it's the
kí toddler náà tún wá jẹun. Ẹ wò, mo ní toddler náà tún fẹ́ wá jẹun. Oúnjẹ plate kan ọjọ́ kan, oúnjẹ ìṣẹ́jú kan. Lẹ̀mí àwọn ọmọ fi lọ.
Tẹ́ bá ṣe òtítọ́ ẹ lọ wo interview yẹn.
Má lọ wò.
Pẹ̀lú ẹ lọ wò.
Má wò yá mi.
I will. Yes, you can hear from her, you know. So, but now I was counting her. She's been doing it for years. So, but I don't know. So I don't know.
Yami, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Ẹ wà on. Ṣé ní cold ni?
Is this something I don't know?
Yes, ma. You have cold?
No. I don't have cold.
Okay. You are on.
Okay. Good afternoon, ma.
Èmi ti rò pé bá Christmas gift nǹkan kan náà fẹ́ fún wọn. Cook food náà lọ fún wọn. Good afternoon, sir. You are on, sir.
Okay, hello.
Abimani, you are on.
Yeah. Number one, it's so what happened, it's so sad. In any gathering, 5,000 crowd is too much. Hello?
We are hearing you, ma. You are taking time. I'm going.
Yeah, because of number one, heat stroke.
Heat stroke, Benny.
Then dehydration. Because students can collapse because of heat stroke and dehydration. That lady needs to get her life together. She needs to get something doing. She has to get a better job.
So somebody will dance from January to November. By December, she will now do charity.
No.
Dancing on social media.
5,000 crowd is too much. Even America will never do that.
Line yẹn já ni. So oúnjẹ sísè lé àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lọ fún. My God. Sad. Anyway, lesson learned for everybody. Until by the learn, come on, learn. Hello, go on. You are online. She can't get a job. The charity is where she gets money. Obviously, definitely. You are online, oh, please. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mao.
You are on.
Oh, it's very obvious. Number one, nǹkan tí mo rí. Tí èèyàn bá fẹ́ kó 5,000 people jọ. Number one, kì í ṣe inú school bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ló máa kó 5,000 people sí. Olóṣèlú là wà. Even 500 people gan, wọn lè gba inú ibi tí wọ́n ní kọ́ èrò wá yẹn. Number one yẹn. Number two, first thing, wà kọ́kọ́ lọ ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Wọ́n guide ibẹ̀ yẹn. Then ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn road safety. Wọ́n guide ibẹ̀ yẹn. Now, ẹ lọ investigate. 5,000 people wo ni Naomi ti feed rí.
God bless you.
Tó wá ń pèrò. Tó mú gàrí lé wọn jẹ́jẹ́. Tó ọmọ wọn kú.
Thank you.
Àwọn Ìbàdàn tí ń pè ní wọ́n ti ń rojọ́ àwọn tó tẹ̀ lọ bẹ̀ gan sọ.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà, ẹni olóṣèlú ni yín mà. Kí lẹ fẹ́ bá wa ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí mà? Kí lẹ fẹ́ bá wa ṣe sí? Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kàn máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Ṣe sí débi wípé inú tiwa ò dùn bí àwọn ọmọ poor people ṣe kú yẹn. Ẹ bá fi wọ́n lẹ̀ lé wọn jẹ́jẹ́ kó máa mu gàrí wọn. Ìbàdàn are zone of poor people and rich people. Náà olókèrò ní Àkúrẹ́ tó ti ń ṣe program yẹn. Kò tí ì ever ẹ lọ wo program ẹ̀ mo ti wo ti last.
Mo máa lọ wá àwọn fídíò tí pastor tó lóhùn ṣe. Àṣẹ ń gbọ́ṣẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ń lọ sórí fóònù mi kejì. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
Àti ẹ̀dùn ni ẹ lọ Google because àwọn èèyàn sunkún gan lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Nítorí pé kọ̀ọ̀kan wa Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí irú ẹ̀ ká wa o. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó kàn tán jẹ́ poor people yẹn nǹkan burúkú ló kàn wọ́n nínú ọdún tuntun yìí.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà, ṣé ẹ bá wa get information yìí ọmọ tó kú? Because wọ́n really come out with the truth.
Nǹkan àti ìrírí mọ́ ẹ rí pé Oríyọmí hospital ló wà. Oríyọmí tẹ́rí yẹn hospital ló wà. Ẹ rí lọ́sàn-án tó bọ́ ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì ló ń kó àwọn ọmọ. Òkú tó kọ̀ ṣe kékeré.
Àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké.
Bí ẹ máa ṣẹ̀dá àwọn fídíò kan sí yín tẹ́ bá ṣe tán lórí ètò tẹ́ bá kúrò lórí bíbá ẹ̀. Ẹ rí bí wúmà kan ṣe fa àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ọmọ ti kú sílẹ̀ already. How can you call even olóṣèlú ọ̀nà pé 5,000 people to feed? How can you say you want to feed 5,000 people in a day? It's not possible. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ máa gba oúnjẹ? Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ máa gbà? Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ kárí? Even though kó pọ̀, báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ kàn wọ́n tí 5,000 fi pé lọ́jọ́ kan? Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé ọpọlọ wò sírú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ọkọ̀ kò déédéé pe àwọn èèyàn eléyàn wá láti inú ilé wọn. Ọkọ̀ wa ń pa àwọn ọmọ wọn dànù. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. Tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn wa ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, a máa sọ fún wípé tó ṣe yóò dá o. Báwo ló ṣe máa lọ ìlú onílùú tó máa ní kí 5,000 people? Ṣe yí gan Mákindé tó jẹ́ gómìnà Ìbàdàn kò jẹ́ sọ wípé kí 5,000 people jáde.
Kọ́ngádà.
Ẹ wo gbàkòrò Ìbàdàn ni mo ti lọ rest nítorí nínú gbogbo state ní Nàìjíríà Ìbàdàn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kan ṣoṣo tí wọ́n ti ti àwọn èèyàn mọ́lé because Ṣèyí Tinubu sọ wípé òun lè tì wọ́n mọ́lé o wọ́n á kú o. Ṣèyí Mákindé wọ́n náà wọ́n lè tì wọ́n mọ́lé ní wọ́n á kú èrò pọ̀ jù. Ìbàdàn ẹlẹ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjà ni wọ́n ti pa nìbàdàn. Àárín fúrílì ní nìbàdàn. Èpò oúnjẹ náà ti wà mọ́lé àdéjáde 24 days mo fi wà nulẹ̀ ilé jáde. Nígbà kòró wọ́n ti bá tàn káti yọ jí jáde nìbàdàn báyìí àárín káàkiri gbogbo ibi tó bá wù wọ́n. How can you say 5,000 people? Kí ló mean? What are you insinuating for pulling 5,000 people out in Ìbàdàn? Ẹ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ojú títì. Secondary school. Kí ìdíwọ́ ló wà ní secondary school ṣe bá rí gbogbo bẹ̀? Ẹ wo gbà tí Aṣímọlọ́wọ́ wá mà. Torí àwọn tó sì sọ̀rọ̀.
Stadium ó dà pé stadium l'Aṣímọlọ́wọ́ ti ṣe tiẹ̀.
Àwọn abroad kankan. Ẹyin sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò tí ì sọ kókó ọ̀rọ̀ rárá. Wọn ò tí ì sọ kókó ọ̀rọ̀ jáde. Ẹ wo Aṣímọlọ́wọ́ nígbà tó wá tó lóun fẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn lóúnjẹ. Ó lọ gba stadium.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ wo organize ẹ tó bá wo bẹ̀ yẹn ẹ rí àwọn road safety bọ́n ṣe lọ rẹpẹtẹ. Ẹ rí àwọn ọlọ́pàá bọ́n ṣe lọ rẹpẹtẹ kì í ṣe pé wọ́n wá shoot but wọ́n wá guide àwọn èèyàn ni. Kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bọ́ síbí nǹkan tó wá ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn wo ni Naomi fẹ́ máa pẹ́pẹ́?
Wọ́n ló ń jẹ sísè ló pín. Wọ́n ló ń jẹ sísè ni.
Tí èèyàn bá níṣẹ́ lápá ni kò ní máa ní pé ó fẹ́ kọ́ àwọn èèyàn ẹ lọ ṣe láìsí tẹ́fẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn jẹ. For what? Wọ́n tí ò lọ sọ́jà kó máa hàn kan fún wọn láàrin ọjà. Kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sọ́jà míì ọjà pọ̀ sí Ìbàdàn. Kò jẹ́ sí èrò Ìbàdàn.
Fún àwọn ìyá lọ́jà yẹn kán tiẹ̀ lọ fún àwọn ìyá lọ́jà yẹn lówó ìyẹn yìí pay.
Ẹ wo Oríyọmí lé ní báyìí sí ibẹ̀ ló wà tó bọ́ ṣẹ́ẹ̀tì òkú náà ń kó. Why? Ẹ mọ̀ wípé àwọn tó máa wọ́n kú ìmí títí láyé ni ọgbẹ́ ọkàn yẹn ò ní kúrò láyé.
Ẹjọ́ ó ń sẹ́ni kankan sí mi, mò ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Wọ́n máa tó máa jáde o, ẹ̀kúrìjì sì dání o, ẹ máa rí gbogbo wọn o. Wọ́n máa tó máa bọ́ta lórí TikTok ní gbogbo ẹ̀, ó máa tó kún nísìnyí. Wọ́n máa tó máa jáde, èmi ò gbọ́rú ẹ̀ rí. Kéèyàn fẹ́ pèèyàn 5,000 kó wá ní kọ́níṣò ní secondary school. Fíìdì mélòó ló wà ní secondary school? Ṣé secondary school yẹn pèèyàn 500? Ṣé ó gba èèyàn 500?
Then why Ìbàdàn gan? Why Ìbàdàn?
Ìbàdàn
ṣé bá Àkúrẹ́ ló ń gbé.
kò dó ṣàkúrẹ́.
Kò tẹ́mi sọ ni pé why not Àkúrẹ́.
Gbogbo tó ti ṣe lákúrẹ́ ṣé ọmọ 500 wà ń bẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n pé 500? Àbí àmọ́ ọmọ 500. Olóṣèlú ni wọ́n á mọ ibi tí 500 èèyàn bá dúró sí. Ibẹ̀ máa mì.
Now ẹ sọ pé olóṣèlú my darling sister.
Ibẹ̀ máa mì títì.
Ẹni oníṣẹ́ olóṣèlú ni yín. Ẹ dẹ̀ wá ní kò ní sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe sí.
Kí ni a fẹ́ ṣe sí? Ìyàwó èèyàn ńlá ni ní society. Pátápátá ẹ̀ wọ́n máa pa mọ́lẹ̀ gbẹ̀yìn náà ni. Kí ló fẹ́ gbé ṣe? Wọ́n ń pa nǹkan mọ́lẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ni. Nàìjíríà la wà yìí. Because tó bá jẹ́ individually ni, ó yẹ kó ti wà lẹ́wọ̀n bó ṣe wà yìí. Wọ́n ti wà ní sẹ́ẹ̀lì. Kí commissioner of police ti order of our arrest by now.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Yes. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣe charity. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ ṣe charity o. Bí 1,000 people or 500 people. Wọ́n bá ta fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn for now. Láti fi kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá wọn jó kọ́ máa lọlé wọn. Just like the one torí Yomi ṣe lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Orí Yomi kò gbà kan wọlé. Onínú ẹ̀ lè wọlé. Ẹ máa lọlé yín. Náà ẹ wá dúró àwọn ọmọ tó ti kú.
Àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké.
Tó bá pè èèyàn 5,000. Ọmọdé 5,000. Ṣé òbí tó mọ́ ọmọ bọ̀ kò ní tẹ̀lé ọmọ ẹ̀ wá ni? Wọ́n máa tẹ̀lé ọmọ wọn wá náà.
Ẹ ṣe ìyá mi.
Ìjọba tẹ̀ wo bẹ̀ yẹn, òbí gan ló pọ̀ jù níbẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣe gan.
Òbí ló pọ̀ jù níbẹ̀ náà. Gbogbo fídíò yẹn tó fi ń fi títà látàrọ̀.
Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti lọ nìyẹn.
Ẹ wo gbogbo títì yẹn.
Wọ́n máa pa mọ́lẹ̀.
Kéèyàn sọ pé bíi 3 streets làwọn èèyàn fi dúró lọ. Wọ́n ẹlòmíì ò tí 2 hours kò tí lè dé ibi tó tún fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan because kò sáyè láti débẹ̀. Ó wá yà mí lẹ́nu kí Oríyọmí náà lè wá máa pe èrò fún yàn.
No.
5,000 people out of Ìbàdàn. Oríyọmí ní fọ́ọ̀tì níbẹ̀ yẹn o. Ọlọ́run ọba. Ó ní fọ́ọ̀tì níbẹ̀ yẹn.
Wọ́n ló béèrè àwọn question. Èmi fi wípé ṣó béèrè question.
Ní Ìbàdàn pé ẹ jáde ẹ máa bọ̀. Kí wọ́n ẹ̀ for what? Ìbàdàn yàtọ̀ sákùrẹ́ náà.
Somebody said she will not do anything Ondo. Wọ́n kì í fi ọmọ rẹ̀ bọ́ rẹ̀.
Ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ orílẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Ìbàdàn máa rógo kẹ.
Àwọn ẹ̀ máa sọ pé Èkó kéré èrò pọ̀ dé kò ju Ìbàdàn lọ. Bàbá láàárọ̀ ni. Èrò pọ̀ Ìbàdàn ju Èkó lọ.
Mi Oríyọmí ò ní fault mo béèrè.
We have the side of poor people and we have the side
but
of
fault Oríyọmí ò tó nǹkan kan wọ́n ló béèrè question that Oríyọmí ò ní look somebody say aunty don't say Oríyọmí don't he asked the question video yẹn rèé wọ́n ló béèrè òun rèé mo ti rí video yẹn òun rèé.
Ó ní ẹsẹ̀ sí wọ́n àwọn ti gbé nǹkan pamọ́. Have you ever ẹjọ́ máa má bínú o gbogbo Nàìjíríà ló ń gbọ́rọ̀ tí a
okay he publicized it okay.
Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kó fi wọn wá ibi tó ti fíìdì èèyàn 5,000 lọ́jọ́ kan.
Èmi náà ti béèrè pé where is the video ibi tó ti fíìdì 1,000 gan 1,000.
Ibi tó ti fíìdì èèyàn 5,000 lọ́jọ́ kan. Gbogbo prógráàmù wọn lọ́mọdé tó ti ṣe wọn tó 500 níbẹ̀.
Ó wá ní 5,000.
Wọn tó 5,000 káwọn Nàìjíríà kan lọ máa gọ́gù ẹ̀ because irú ìwà báyìí ò dáa o. You just call them to come and kill them. Èrò pọ̀ lọ hospital bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n máa ṣe ní feed.
Wọ́n
máa wọlé lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ní ticket.
Àǹtí ẹ dúró ná.
Ẹ gbà nǹkan tẹ́ máa gbà kẹ́ máa lọ.
Àǹtí mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yín. Kí wá lẹ̀ ń ṣe nínú politics tí ẹ bá lè make changes? Ẹni kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe. Ṣé irú yín kí wá lẹ wá ń ṣe politics? Is it not to change the country? Let me go if you enjoy politics.
When tá bá fẹ́ ṣe rally ní zone by zone wa. Wọ́n ti máa sọ wípé 100 people from so local government, 100 people from so local government.
Iṣẹ́ tẹ́yìn wà fún nìyẹn.
Wọ́n ti mọ̀ wípé okay o, we are gathering 1,000 people, we are gathering 1,600.
You are not getting my question. Auntie, you are not getting my question. Any suru. My question to you is that you said you are a politician, and I asked you a question that with what has happened, what are you going to do to it? Are you telling me nothing will be done as a politician?
I did not say nothing will not be done. Something will be done.
What will be done?
It depends. Lori, what the commissioner of police and to judge ni. All depends. I don't know anything about
people like you.
Nigeria lo ma judge pé this is not right.
People like you should put gbogbo yín gangan irú yín gangan ló yẹ kẹ́ máa bá wa push fún nǹkan báyìí àǹtí.
Àṣàlá ní bí àlófin irú eléyìí báyìí nísìnyí wọ́n ṣe máa pa mọ́lẹ̀ náà máa wá ká.
Now you are talking again pé wọ́n máa pa mọ́lẹ̀ ṣó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ and you are a politician. Kí wá ní gbogbo yín ṣe ń politics nílùú yẹn sà máa.
Politics ò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí o. Má get me wrong o. Gbogbo àwọn politician wa wọ́n ń gbọ́ ètò yìí o. Politician kan ló pèrò. So ti yé yín.
Agreed ma. Politicians kan ló pèrò. But politicians should help us to push.
Ẹ ti gbọ́ níbi tí politician ti pèrò pé kọ́ wá gba oúnjẹ táwọn èèyàn kú síbẹ̀.
Àǹtí mi ò blame yín pé politician ló pèrò àbáwọn kan náà pèrò. Mo ní politicians should help us to push for this kind of a thing. Kẹ́ni yẹn kí òfin. Yes, kó fi.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run àárẹ̀ àwọn tó máa dìde lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ dìde sí nìyẹn.
Àárẹ̀ àwọn tó máa dìde sí ọ̀rọ̀ náà inshallah because Naomi has to be punished. I'm telling you. She has to be punished with this situation. How can you cover that up? Ibi tí mo ti fẹ́ kí ìjọba wò ni wípé kó fi ibi tó ti feed 5,000 people wọn wá.
Èmi pé wọ́n ló ti ṣe ti pẹ́. We want to see iye àwọn tó ti feed.
Pẹ̀lú yẹn lásán, ó lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n nìyẹn straight. So 5,000 people, adájọ́ máa ní wípé 5,000 people tó ti feed wọn wá lọ́jọ́ kan péré. Why? Why ẹ̀ tó máa kó èrò jáde? Ṣé ti ẹni kò sí nínú òfin? Téèyàn pín 5,000 people ni mo fẹ́ sí. Ṣé ó jábọ́ lẹ́nu rẹ̀ ni àbí àwàdà ni? 5,000. Ẹ mọ nǹkan tó jẹ́ 5,000 ṣá.
Ẹ ṣé gan ma.
5,000.
Ẹ ṣé.
Yeah, ẹ ṣé gan ma.
Thank you.
God bless you ma.
In other words, I'll pick your call as you call me. Somebody call. Tí mo fẹ́ gbé call ẹni yẹn náà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ gbé call ẹni yẹn náà. In other words, politician. So people just join politics in Nigeria. Kò sí impact to make. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello, good afternoon. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi jẹ́ kó brief, please. We are wasting time. Àwọn ọmọ mi ti dé. Wọ́n ti fọ́n tí kí n kúrò lórí line. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Good afternoon, ma.
Yeah.
So this
they
is
need my presence.
Contributions.
Go ahead.
And see, when all these things are happening in that country, all this thing is happening is because we don't have a good government.
Yeah.
Ìlú tó bá ti sófin.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kò ní sí, you know, people can go like look at Bobrisky issue, even the House of Rep calling.
Please let's stay in line with what we are talking about so that we won't waste time, please.
No, okay. This is what I'm saying. Ìlú like Nigeria that has no law. They don't have. It's all about who you.
They are flagging again.
Ma?
One on flag. Get my sorrow, you know. Love and like. If you notice they are flagging, that's all you need to do. Then reshare. That's all.
Naomi will go for this. Naomi has nothing to do with this thing. Is just going to go. Everybody knows is the ex-wife of Oni of Ife. They are going to sweep it under the ground. All what we are saying now, we are just wasting our time. But I want us to keep calling on our government to do the right thing. All this problem we are having is just our government. If something like this happen in other country, we know what will happen.
By now, arrest will have been made. By now.
In our country, it's all about who you know. Well, nothing will happen. You don't worry. I know the governor.
Somebody said, unfortunately, it was an accident. An accident. An accident.
But at the same time, please don't block me. You block my other line. I don't know why.
You must have done something for me to block you.
This is what I did, and this is it. Help us to campaign. Help us to call on your candidates, to fix Nigeria.
Hello. Hello. Oni ma block ye. mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa block yẹn sìn. O ní lè pè mí mọ́ tí bá ń ṣe show. Tó bá jẹ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ máa ṣe nìyẹn. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, go on, son.
Yes, ma. I just want to contribute that there should not
issue die just like that.
Our politicians ló máa die like that. Kò sí nǹkan tá lè ṣe sí.
Those politicians, they are just, even the woman that just spoke, she's a useless woman. As a woman, they said 32 children have died. And all you can say is that they will pass it. Toba Jome, no one you want to push up.
Woman block.
I tell you, blogger, Nisha, Nija Cosimini.
Lè para wa náà ìyá mi, wọ́n bá lá lè ṣe.
Mama sọ, gbogbo ẹni tó bá níyàn kan máa sọ, títí tó fi máa kàwọn èèyàn lára. Ọmọ 32 ti kú ọmọ kéékèèké.
Wọ́n ju 32 wọn sọ iye tó kú ni wọ́n jẹ́ ká mọ iye tó kú. Wọ́n ju àwọn ó ju 32 lọ, wọn ò lè jẹ́ ká mọ iye tó kú ni.
Auntie, when you were going to Oriyomi, you went there with a police escort. Ọlọ́pàá mélòó ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó máa ń géètì mà. Ọlọ́pàá wo ló jẹ́ kí káwọn yẹn lè tò in accordance. Ṣé wọ́n monitor ọbẹ̀ yẹn níbẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́ ń wò yẹn? You're only you carry like a 4 police. Then you want to entertain 5,000 children. You don't have a police on ground.
No organization. Nílùú tán tiẹ̀ tí ń jí àwọn ọmọ gbé anyhow.
No paramedics on ground. Nobody. Auntie, kò ní lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Kò ní lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Naomi tó bá já kó fẹ́ mẹ́jẹ àwọn èèyàn ní àṣírí ẹ̀ máa tú o.
Kò ní lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn is the poor that should have head. Is the poor that their head should be correct. Because of a bowl of rice, odidi ọmọ nù. We will see some people that will lose 2 children, no?
Cannot be. We cannot say.
A máa rí òbí tọ́mọ méjì máa sọnù mọ́ lọ́wọ́ lọ́jọ́ iléyè níyì o. Odidi ọmọ là ń sọ o. Not chicken.
Auntie àwa là ń ṣera wa o. Government cannot do everything for you o. Government cannot do everything. Kí ló dé?
Ẹ ṣé ìyá mi. Ó sad. Just rice, because of rice, a bowl of rice that you will chop and poo-poo. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ń bá ká o. Okay? Hello, you are on.
Ẹ kalẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Àmọ́ ti gbé kọ́ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan tẹ́lẹ̀, àbí?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, but ẹ jẹ́ n sáré fún yín ní update kan.
Ṣé kí n gbé kúrò speaker ni àbí kí n filẹ̀?
No, I did update ni. Just
okay,
a short
go ahead.
Mo sọ fún yín pé ó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Commissioner of Women's Affairs.
Ìyẹn Naomi.
Yes.
Okay.
Ẹ máa rí gbogbo fídíò yẹn.
Mo ti rí ti fídíò tí Oriyomi ń sìn.
That woman gan, she's aware pé 5,000 ni wọ́n fẹ́ lọ feed. That woman yesterday was even telling Queen Naomi that pé ó yẹ tó bá yẹ pé òun ti gbọ́ earlier tẹ́lẹ̀ ni àwọn ò bá jọ ṣe collaboration nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ party yẹn fáwọn ọmọdé yẹn ni. Ipe I hope she will do more of this and she will come back to Ibadan. And that was of yesterday. But kí ni mo sọ gangan ni wípé àwọn tó wà ní position of power ní Nigeria, they need to undergo a lot of training before they assume such office.
They know the right thing to do. They don't just want to do it. They know, sis, they know. They know. They don't want to do it because nobody will arrest them.
Okay.
They know. They know the right thing to do, but they will not do it because it will cost them extra money and nobody will hold them responsible.
Really?
Yes. They know. Nobody will hold them responsible. That's why everybody is doing what they like. Yeah. Because it is not the children of the rich that will be involved. They know.
Auntie Emma Kotimani Keshe try to download our videos.
Yeah, mo ti rí kan sìn, mo ma repost it. Now I saw one of them. I'm going to play so that all of us can listen to it because not many people I didn't get to see it too.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me mo ti rí yẹn no.
Thank you, ma.
Okay, mo ti rí bí page tí mo ti rí. Let me replay so everybody can hear. Let's pause for call for now. Yeah. Eba miss drop. Page wo ni mo ti rí kíní yẹn? Mo ti rí. Hold on. We are pausing for call for now. Any sùúrù. Any sùúrù ẹjọ́. Well, if you call me, I'll call you back. But me, kò ní pẹ́ ṣe tán mọ́ ni àwọn ọmọ tí ń dé, wọ́n bá ti ń dé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, time to leave show. Ó yẹ kí n kọ ṣe Naomi Charity bóyá jáde. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé call ẹni yìí. Hello. Hello. Ẹ káalẹ́, please, ẹ bá mi ṣe fast. You are on. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀. You are on.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Stampede Ìbàdàn yẹn ni mo fẹ́ contribute sí.
Go ahead, you are on.
Ṣé rí kọ́nà ìṣàánú wa ní Nàìjíríà yẹn ni. Tí wọ́n ń pè ní weaponization of poverty nìyẹn. And judiciaries, woman kan kọ̀ the other time Olorun politician. Wọ́n ní àjàlá tá ń nà ẹ̀yin náà kọ́ wọn. Ẹ̀yin politician náà tẹ bà ìlú ìjẹ́ nìyẹn. Tẹ balẹ̀ wá tí wọ́n weaponize poverty. Ẹ jẹ́ ibi tí ìlú yẹn bàjẹ́ dé. Mo èmi àtẹnìkan sọ wọ́n ní it is easy to rent 100,000 crowds with 10 million naira in Nigeria. Just give them 500, 1,000. You will get you will rent 100,000 crowd. Now, who are the beneficiaries of religious leaders and the politicians? Because somebody said it the other time, which is true. Over that church, they need you. That's what they do. Something like that. In a system, in a same system, okay, you American is Canada every time, and the police of rice plate.
But it has to be organized. One share, no, don't say they don't do it. They do it. But it is always well organized.
I'm saying woman share in a decent way.
Yes. And not even children, not children, adults.
What you need well organized.
Yeah.
But in Nigeria.
And not to that magnitude, 5,000. 5,000.
About the welfare of the people. And Naomi thought to a program go care and anybody. They don't bush wine. They be to my birthday. Hello, and all these looks. To my birthday. To my party for our
God bless you. Because nothing must happen to them. God bless you, my brother. Edgar, please, can you repeat what you just said? Repeat that statement. Please repeat that statement.
But they don't respect the people. Only one way be from. You can just treat them anyhow. Because when that you poverty high.
I want you to mention what you just said. I want you to what you just said. If they are to do party, how do they organize the party? Please repeat the aspects.
Yeah, if they want to organize party for them, maybe birthday or something, we see how they organize it. Very decent, because they know that the people that are coming there, they are people. They are
part of them. They are part of them.
They are people,
and nothing must happen to them. High caliber
people in the society. Once they will organize it, they will use the best
security, best venue
in town. But now they want to give the so-called charity to the poor people.
To children.
They make it a Jankara arrangement.
Exactly.
It shows that these people they don't respect the people. They see people as animals.
God bless you.
So at least it's pathetic. And then I don't blame the parents because poverty is.
Let's blame the parents. Don't stop saying you don't blame the parents. The parents are to blame. Be blamed too.
He trekked from Yanapaja to Isolo. Because of 1,500 naira.
The parents are to be blamed too. Don't blame the parents. Most of the parents, they have children they cannot cater for. They are part of the problem. They have children they can't cater for.
That's the part of the problem. We saw somebody has one wife. He's not able to cater for that one wife. She wants to marry second, third wife under the name of religion, Melolongwi. And then some people are like that. But we won't exonerate the politicians that are weaponizing poverty.
Fella Abamieda, please, can you hold on?
Giving them two Congos, 2 cups of rice, and you see people scrambling for it because they know they've weaponized poverty in Nigeria.
Benny, thank you very much. Thank you. For some of you that will say, is this program only for Yoruba or what? You think that is everybody that... Look, I can't control how people are going to talk. People call in, they are comfortable speaking in their language, and that's okay. Some people call in, they speak in English. Just stay tuned, okay? Stop stressing me and be doing it as if I don't know what I'm doing. I can't control the language people want. You can call and use Igbo if you want to use Igbo. If that is what you are comfortable with. My page is Libra for people to express themselves. Hello, go on, caller. Hello.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
My name is Dr. Adeva, the medical doctor.
Go on, sir. Thanks for joining us.
This morning, when I was driving past the venue, if you notice the car, I was wondering what was causing traffic there. But it was when I was passing the place, and I remember that, I saw Queen Naomi go advertising for a program that she wanted. Number one, the environment they did that program was a no-no. It was not supposed to be done in that place. Because the school is just opposite an highway. So the whole road was blocked in the morning with a lot of people on the road. So it was even wrong to the government officials that approved that school for the program. They need to be punished.
Wow.
And also, because how can you be approving an highway, a school in front of highway for children?
Can you imagine?
It was the wrong site, number one. People are not even thinking that way. That was a very wrong site to even have allowed them to organize that program. Number two, how can you be organizing a program of such amount of people, children with their parents? It's not only children, it's children and their parents. It's just the children that is 4,000. Some parents, some mothers got as much as 2-3 children. One woman with 2 children, 3 children. I saw them. With
your korokoro eye.
Involve the medical team to come and help. Some children can be asthmatic, and the whole place is dusty. It's a public school. The floor everywhere is dust. Everywhere it's not a concrete floor. So everywhere is dusty. So how would they have organized a place like that, something like that, in a wrong environment without even the medical team being involved? At least the people in the medical team will have given them some insight that no, this kind of program, we need ambulance, we need some at least 4 to 5 or minimum 10 ambulances because they're having 5,000 people. And the level of literacy of the people that came to that place was also not high. Literacy level among our people is very poor. So I think she can't go scot-free. I read the news about 10 hospitals. They took the children to about 10 hospitals. So for now, it will be difficult for the government to know the amount of casualties for now. But they've listed the names of the hospitals that they took some of the victims to. And somebody close to me told me that a tricycle was used to convey like 10 victims to a health center. So the number of casualties is very high. But for now, we cannot really say this is the amount of casualty.
Wow. My brother, did you witness when the stampede was happening at the venue?
No, I was just driving by in the morning. I was wondering what was happening.
Okay.
But later, I saw some mothers with their children taking their children away. When I got a brief insight about the stampede, I switched my radio station to Agidigbo, the car radio. So Olori was repeatedly giving a news update that people should go home, that the number of people that they wanted to allow into the venue has already reached 5,000, that anybody outside, it was apologizing to them that they should go home. But the literacy level among our people is very poor, so they will not listen. Because I was really angry this morning when I was driving on the road that Why wouldn't the security or your state road transport management agency involved in controlling the crowd and so that they will not be blocking the road to allow free movement of vehicles? Because it's a very busy road. It's a very busy road. So a lot of mistakes were made.
My brother, in this kind
to host that kind of program.
In this kind of program, you want to hold this kind of magnitude, host something like that. Are you not supposed to take a permit from the government before doing it?
I'm sure they took permit from the government officials because it's a government school. Islamic high school is a public school, it's a government school. So who are the people that gave back permission to
host 5,000 children in that kind of place? Where you said it's an highway, car can pass and eat a child and all that. Wow. Thank you so much, oh. Hey.
You're welcome.
Hey. Kábíyèsí o. Mo gbé o. Ní gbé. If I miss your call, I will call back. Oh, can you? So it was even on the road. They are not even looking at the safety. A child can just cross and can eat the child. We are calling back. You are not picking, no. And this person has really been calling since. I'm calling you back. More than 10 missed calls. We don't have a government in that. That country does not have a government. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You are on, sis. You have been calling, so
yes, ma. Yes, ma. Nice to hear.
Thank you. If you can speak English, please help me by speaking English. Please. Please.
Okay, I'm talking from Lagos.
Okay. Okay, Makinde said the government is not aware.
Another perspective, ma.
Go ahead.
Yes. I want to say that this lady meant well. I just can't go from that angle.
Okay.
She meant well.
Okay.
Number one.
For herself, any suru for herself or for the children? Is she any suru auntie? Don't bring Omo Kekere. She's toko. Omo Kekere no doko bimo. No. Teba ma pe me. If you are going to call me on my show. If you are going to call me on my show, I will ask you questions as you are talking. Don't tell me not to talk. You be me liking it. When you ask something, I need to ask you question. Allow me to ask you question. Don't say Emagbo. Listen and answer me the question because you said Omo Kekere ni. So I want to ask, she Omo Kekere kò tí gbọ́n tó. A máa sọ pé Omo Kekere ni 30-something years old. Tó ń ṣe president nílùú mi. Abba. She meant well. What type of well? Does she meant well for herself or for somebody else? Or for herself? Omo Kekere ni. This is not about Omo Kekere. Is she a minor? The only people they call Omo Kekere, I don't like that Nigerian mentality. Omo Kekere, Omo 30-something years old, Omo Kekere. How can you say that? The person they call Omo Kekere a minor. She's not a Omo Kekere. She is not Omo Kekere. She's a full-grown adult that should be responsible and should take responsibility of what has gone wrong. Either she meant well from the onset or for herself or for whoever, whatever she has done, whatever the motive. She is to take responsibility. Why do we run away from responsibility and keep making excuses when things go wrong? Hello. Good evening, sir. You need my attention.
The first thing is that I watched our interview on Agidigbo announcing the program.
Okay.
My thought was that why Akure, not Ife, not...
Why Ibadan?
Not Akure.
Why Ibadan?
First question. The second question is that 5,000 people, does she know the number of 5,000 kids with additional 50% of the parents that will come? That's what we are talking about, 7,000 people. What are the plans? We everybody doing it. But what I want is that let everybody talk about it. Let government deal with her. If she wants to relaunch herself back to to media space, to people's hearts. Whether she has settled with the Oni, she shouldn't use other people's ground. She should tell us why she chose Ibadan, not Akure where she lives. Does it mean that she doesn't have people in her family that are poor, that she can take her money and settle her family? You left Akure, you left Ife, your supposed husband's place, you cross.
Network in here. Go ahead, I'm going. Please, we can hear you. Let my people go. I don't think they know what is called safeguarding. They don't know. They don't. Hello? Hello? Oh, your network. Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Shoot. Please, if you are going to call on my show, my own show is not a call show. You will call and be saying whatever nonsense. Oh, I will ask you question. So be sure you know what you are saying. How can you call and say Naomi is Omo Kekere? That's how we allow people to go with what they are not supposed to go with, and that is what has put Nigeria where it is today. Omo Kekere ni ẹ fílẹ̀ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀rọ tọ́lọ́run mọ́ lára, ẹ̀rọ yìí tó fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. No. Next somebody else, if we all keep quiet, somebody will still do the same thing next year. And we'll still come, that's why we keep crying every time in that country, as a people. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, go on.
Okay, good evening, ma.
Good evening.
All right, but I don't want to be put on live, yeah.
You don't want to put on live? Okay. I should take you off?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold on, please.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Hold on, please. Hold on. Let me turn off the speaker of this thing. Hold on. Never sorrow. Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Mo fẹ́ pa speaker phone yẹn so that wọ́n ní gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ. Yes, I purposely muted. She was giving me some information and I had to mute. Is somebody that works in one of the hospitals. I won't mention the hospital. They said for the past 8 weeks, there is no light in that particular hospital. And in that particular hospital, the 5 people they brought, that is about one of them 2 years and from 2 years till about, I think 9, were actually gone already. And it's a serious case. Yes, I purposely muted. That's what I'm telling you. I muted to listen, to hear what she wanted to say. She didn't want to talk on camera. She was giving me information that it was where the people they brought to the hospital she was. All the children they brought were gone. Starting from 2-year-old, they were all gone. And like we all envisaged, they are already trying to make the parents not to talk out. They are already trying to make the parents not to speak out, so we will not know how many children has gone. I expected that. I know that was going to happen. I know they will try as much as possible to reduce, to cover the news.
Hello.
I know they were gonna do that. So
Hello, Anthony.
Yeah.
I have a question, please.
Go ahead.
So, and I will speak a bit of Yoruba in this too. But if Oriyomi were involved láti àná di ní gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, and he has done a disclaimer.
Do you know? Hold on, my brother. There's something just struck me now. Do you know they are still doing program on Oriyomi's page with what is going on? Is he supposed to be doing a program?
So ibi tí mò ń lọ gan nìyẹn, and that's where I'm going. And if they are still doing a program on Oriyomi's page, at what interval are they referencing and giving us like the situation report?
God bless you. I just noticed that they are doing program on Oriyomi, and he saw everything that happened. Oriyomi witnessed. They said actually when the stampede started, Oriyomi was there. That was one of the information I just got now. And they are still running program.
I told you about
in a normal country, and be giving updates.
Yeah.
Kokoralata is going on now.
So
really?
Things are being compromised already.
Really?
And I don't know. I know you're one of the relevant people online right now, and a lot of us will believe in going through Facebook, gossip and talk to get a bit of information. Will it be ideal for you to take a step further in trying to invite Oriyomi Kongosewagbenosi Mike Lodo? Because even if he would not respond, if you can make that push to see what kind of personality.
No, that this is very, very insensitive of him. Very, very insensitive to be having program on that his page. Because they are not his own children.
If it happened to churches, it happened to mosque, and what you will hear Oriyomi say is, Yomo Nigeria, Ewagbo, Queen Naomi, only your 500 Lotiku, Yojusiwa, Ewagbenosi Michael, that would have happened. Where is that situation? Even he could have sent one of his boys to propagate that and be like, so if you don't today like why are we not getting the update? So I mean, I just thought of it because my job well, when the time comes, because if they cannot say all the truth, And I know Ibadan people, if they should just come out en mass as well. Anybody to buy someone come out and that's the problem. It tells you these people are playing on their vulnerabilities.
Poverty.
You know, because I put something in the chat out there, you know, a few moments ago, like, why has Naomi not done this in Ife, at the Oba's Palace in Ife? And somebody said, she cast me on those states. Why has she not done it in all those states? So they see Ibadan as the vulnerability space, you know, for them to perpetrate evil. Evil, they know what they have done. But people will make you feel like they are innocent. Even as Oriyomino or not Igbabode, seriously, if he cannot come out, you know, to just say this thing the way he would have, you know, the way he would have presented any outsider person that is not paid, that has not paid him, you know, to hear any of their events on
exactly. Apart from even Oriyomi, Shani go any president is not saying anything. As Seyi Makinde addressed the issue publicly to talk. Oh my shoe. Can you hear? Hello. Yeah, you're online. Yeah. Hey, Joy, me if you brief, can you do on time, please? This is sad.
My take in this is Queen Naomi. She lives in Akure or Lagos. Why didn't she do it at her own abode? How come going to Oyo State or Ibadan precisely to go and do this? How could you cater for 5,000? A whole city. You know that? It's like a whole city. Because the suburb where I live were like 3,000. It's 3,000 people. So it's more than the suburb where I live. And also, why didn't she have security and first aid and everything on grant? She should have got all those things on grant. Then, charity, you can go to school. When the school resumes or before they close, give them exercise book, give them school bag, give them pencil, give them sharpener. Why giving everybody food? Okay, why didn't she come with her own son? Sherry Niger, Sherry Jakuja, Jakuja Shipawan in Niger. Ifa. Oh, my fire, Yanni. Well, Miss Oriyomi, he did a disclaimer now, but something has to be done.
Okay, want to stop the program? Want to stop program?
24 hours. So we won't expect him to close down because Channel 7 News so they close down. So all they just have to do is just like.
But he's not giving updates. He's supposed to be giving updates.
Do the needful. They should do the needful, and he shouldn't involve himself in things like that. And
yeah, I've seen the stop program for hours. Let them
go and do it.
But they are supposed to give updates. If they can't just keep mute. This is where
it spreads like wildfire. Our talk will go
Benny. This is where Oriyomi's integrity will be tested. Ibiti Oriyomi's integrity will be tested. If he cannot come out and have detailed pictures and videos of Nkoto Shele, then he's not a good journalist. He's a compromised journalist. Tí Oriyomi ò bá lè ní details, video and everything tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ibẹ̀ yẹn, because I really he's supposed to put them out for the world to see. Báwo lẹ ṣe mọ̀ ṣe mọ̀ rí ni?
He will let everybody know. He will do it.
As one show video. Oh, he's supposed to be doing that by now.
You know what? Sometimes you can't misinform the public. It might be more than what
my darling sister, as any suru. I am not saying, can you please hold on? I am not saying you should mention the number of casualties, but the updates. Kotoba Jebi Yini, the journalists to be out, giving us updates. wípé okay o nǹkan báyìí láwọn rí níbí o tí wọn ò bá fẹ́ bo anything mọ́lẹ̀ just give him time nígbà wo kó fi ṣe meeting kan cover ẹ̀ kí ló àǹtí Yẹ́misí.
Is the media people very efficient in Nigeria?
No. Okay, they are not efficient, but when he was doing the case of kí ló ń pè Gabriel àti whatever àti Manu tó náà pa lọ́jọ́ sí, when he was doing this thing, he was efficient, àbí was he not efficient? Ṣé kò fún wa updates?
You know, it was only on his.
Nobody saying he's at fault.
On his own channel, it was only on his TV station. But other people are supposed to be reporting it too, as the case goes by, or as the case went by.
Okay.
None of them reported it. It was just Oriyomi.
It was just Oriyomi.
They are just inefficient. They are not efficient. Me say, mo boya ni newspaper mo ní Nigeria.
Ẹni sùúrù. Oloriyomi nìkan ló report ẹ̀ mú ń bọ̀ o. Torí èmi ò rí lọ́dọ̀ Oriyomi o, lẹ́tà nìkan ni mo rí lọ́dọ̀ Oriyomi, òun leléyìí.
Mi sọ pé léyìí ṣe sí Jonathan àbí kí ni
mo ní òun tó bá lè ṣe. I said if he can do that one, there is nothing stopping him for keeping us updates on this one.
There's nothing stopping him from. If he didn't do it then, he's not a good journalist. Then we'll classify him like
ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ làwa wà ẹ máa dá ẹ máa ẹni tí ẹjọ́ ẹ máa yẹ kí n wà worked up ẹni sùúrù mi ìfẹ́ kéyèmí àti máa sọ̀rọ̀ back and forth kó máa kó sí mi lórí kí lórúkọ ẹ if you are tẹ́ bá ń fi ọpọlọ gbọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ orí lọ kíní kan ọ̀rọ̀ lọ wà. I was saying as a journalist Olorun is a journalist àbí he was indirectly involved in this case. He was indirectly involved in that they went to his place to go and announce, right? And he wrote out a disclaimer. Wípé òun kọ́ lòun organize the program, which is okay. Now, somebody said, Oyo State House correspondent ńkọ́. Ṣé ní abroad tẹ́ wà? Government ló máa announce nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, àbí àwọn newspaper houses, news media. Ẹ má lọ mi ní fún ẹni tẹ́ máa palẹ̀ ń wá. I am explaining something. You are still saying what is his blame. Am I blaming him or I'm saying he is a newspaper channel? Ó yẹ kó bá kóun náà bá wa carry news. TVC, wọ́n ní TVC ń compromise. Ṣé irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú tó normal? Tọ́mọdé wà involved. Hey, Nigeria, oh, morogo. I am very glad I'm out of that country. Somebody said go to Alaroye. Okay, want to forward àwọn kankan sí mi. Èwo lélẹ́yìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó ń lù sọmọ. Èpà. Ẹ wò. This is too much to bear. Ara àwọn tó ń lù sọmọ. Ṣebẹ́ lẹ́yìn òkú. So tó bá máa jurú eléyìí sí wa ní rí. Àbí? Not all of them I can put on social media, but Facebook ò gbà wọn kankan. Tó bá rí pé àwọn èèyàn ń sunkún ṣe ló máa ń flag ẹ̀ tí n bá gbé síta. Ṣé rí? Ìyá ọmọ kan náà dìmú tó ń sunkún lọ tí ò lè rìn mọ́ yìí. Mo ti rí àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ send o aunty. Another one lélẹ̀. Check. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ rọra send àwọn nǹkan sí mi èmi náà mi ò gbé nǹkan tó lè lọ títí o. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ rọra send àwọn nǹkan sí mi níbi tí ọ̀rọ̀ dé yìí. Torí èmi tèmi náà ó ní nǹkan tó yẹ mi gbé. This is a mental and emotional thing for anybody. They are not being truthful. That 30 people they are saying they are not being truthful. These children were taken to so many, about 10 hospitals. A doctor called into the show. Another person called offline. Okay? Another person called offline. They were taken to more than 10 hospitals. Ṣé gbogbo 10 hospitals yẹn náà ti ṣe survey, náà ti count gbogbo ọmọ tó kú síbẹ̀. Ẹ yọ yẹ kí n máa lọ. No, I don't know why Facebook does not allow me to post some things when it is about people crying, about children crying. If I post, my page is always flagged. I don't know why. And yet, all these ones, And now one thing is already on social media. Kilo stop Oriyomi náà with the kind of number tó ní kó má gbé. Kò sí nǹkan tó ní kó Oriyomi má gbé sórí kíní ẹ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí. All we just want is that we don't want anybody to be biased. We don't want bias on this case. Ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ kékèké kó tiẹ̀ jágbàlagbà gan ẹ̀mí ló lọ. This is human being. This is life. This is life we are talking about. In a country that they will carry people fún nǹkan tí ò ṣe, wọ́n tì wọ́n mẹ́wọ̀n. Ẹ̀mí á wá lọ rẹpẹtẹ, no accountability. Nobody will take responsibility. Nobody will be held accountable. Ó tán nìyẹn. Why will another one not happen? Adé fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kan ló ti ń ṣe dáadáa tẹ́lẹ̀. Oníkùn ló mọ̀ kà náà.
Ẹ kálẹ́ o.
Hello, ẹ kálẹ́.
Hello, ẹ kálẹ́, ẹ ká ní sùúrù fún Oríyọmí bóyá toróṣì ó wà lọ́sítù tó ń káwọn ọmọ yẹn bó ṣe ń sọ.
Oríyọmí kọ́ ló máa ṣe update àwọn follow àìná ń ṣe update. Ṣèbó láwọn tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́. Ó láwọn tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ náà.
Mo mọ̀ pé mo mọ Oríyọmí ó sì máa wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ká ní sùúrù fún bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo kíní yẹn náà ló ti wà online táwọn èèyàn ń rí.
Okay, wọ́n tiẹ̀ láwọn kan tiẹ̀ ti ń gbé live àwọn tó ń léyàn sí Ìbàdàn. Èèyàn kan ti send kíní kan sí mi sìn.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ní a lè fi Nàìjíríà lè fi wé abroad láyé. A lè even gan bírú bí ìgbà tí.
If we keep saying this, aunty.
Náà happen America ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ máa sọ pé kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tó ta ló wà lórí oyè ìgbà yẹn kó lọ máa fíìmù kó máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
Ṣé báwọn newspaper náà ń gbé news nígbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣe bọ́n gbé wa wọ́n gbà updated. Nàìjíríà majority àwọn èèyàn wa ò tí ì sí labroad ń gbà yẹn Nàìjíríà back to back 24 hours la fi ń wo news yẹn.
Kò ní jẹ́ pé àwọn kì í ṣàwọn tí nǹkan ṣe gangan ló gbé kinní yẹn torí mo wà l'Amẹ́ríkà ń gbà yẹn kì í ṣàwọn tí nǹkan ṣe gangan.
Kí lẹ̀ ń sọ àǹtí kí lẹ̀ ń sọ gangan.
Ó sì máa padà láti wá explain.
Mo ti gbọ́ yín.
Àwọn tó record tí wọ́n ṣe fídíò àwọn.
Mo ti gbọ́ àǹtí mo ti gbọ́. Wọ́n léèyàn kan pé ó ti send èèyàn tó sí Ìbàdàn wọ́n ń gbé live. Mi ò rí níbẹ̀ mi ò rí bí tẹ́sán pé ó wà. We just make excuses. We just make excuses. We just make excuses for bad things in that country. When September 11 happened, I remember I just gave birth to my second child. I was in Nigeria. Ìgbà yẹn, satellite ò tiẹ̀ tí common. We were watching everything live. Bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí CNN ní Naija. Bashin switches from CNN and streets is another thing. Can't get updates everywhere. Although they are stifling them. They are, even Kemi Olunloyo has come out to say they are trying to stifle the information from getting out of the casualties. Gone. Me, Lomombe now. But it's so sad that when we want to talk, so that things can get better, if we just keep making excuses, then people will continue to do worst. They will continue to do worst. They will continue to do because they think nobody will talk, nobody will arrest them, and that is it. Eweje Kimalo, please. Let me go. I know he cannot, maybe he's in the hospital with them, going from one place. I can agree. But people don't share phone call. He can call the people working for him. Oh yeah, update kini emajusita. Update kini emajusita. What we are saying is that we don't want them to compromise on the information of nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Nǹkan tí ṣẹlẹ̀ láti 7 láàárọ̀ Nigerian time. Almost 24 hours. Almost 24 hours. Almost 24 hours. Ni nǹkan tí ṣẹlẹ̀. I really get the nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan. I can get the information kékèké here and there. Even àwọn Sahara, iṣẹ́ Sahara ni wọ́n, gbogbo àwọn Nigerian, Sahara kì í ṣe Nigerian newspaper, New York ń bí làwọn wà. Gbogbo, okay, wọ́n ní correspondent sí Naija. Gbogbo àwọn regular newspaper houses wa tó yẹ kán lọ sí gbogbo bẹ̀, kán lọ máa bá wa cover hospital something, kán máa jù síta. Rí gbogbo yẹn. Ẹ wo ìlú yẹn. Ẹ wo, ó dàbọ̀, yeah, everybody, please. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n log out, please. I'll see you guys. I'm not sure of seeing you tomorrow. Let me just go. Let me just leave this country that can make somebody to, before you know it, get yourself out of Kini. But another station there for Ibadan. Which one? Oriyomi làwa mọ̀. I'm not so conversant with what is going on in Badon. You are trying to say Oriyomi that I know will not come out because he has a lot at stake. Is that what you are trying to say? Ola Alao, Oluwatosin. All right. Ayakimalo, please. I need to rest. I need to go and cool my head. Thank you, everyone. Bye. All right. Yeah. Nigeria, ìlú èmi ò jọyàn ni kò jọ wọ́n lójú nílùú yẹn. Let my people go. You can say that again. Èmi ò jọ wọ́n lójú nílùú yẹn.